Hey y'all, so get this. Angie here with another live diamond painting and chit chat with friends. Tonight we have Michael, Rollin Picker, Miss Mandie from Mandie Kelley, and Barb from Going on Grumpy, and they can all say hi to you.
Hi.
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 How's everybody doing today? Real quick, I just want to go, of course, Barb was first. That's the first time ever. Hello, Shelby, Mary, Tavi,
First.
Miss Dia, the family Jules, and Tracy.
Hi, family.
And and the hubby, Katytrader. Just so y'all know, Katytrader is a man.
Woo!
Hi, Misha. How are you?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. For the longest time, everybody thought he was a guy, a girl. Hi. Alrighty, and then Becky just popped in. Hey, Becky, how are you? So I have it on Barb's cat. I just want everybody to see that cute cat. Them paws. I just love them paws. You've gotten pretty far. Oh, by the way, can you go grab? It might be hard for them to see. I'll show them at the end of the show. I did finish the Dragon and Maiden. It will be linked in the description box if anybody's interested in doing that. I did purchase it on AliExpress. I'm going to show you what I'm doing real quick, and then we'll hop over and show Mandie's progress. So I am doing this cute little, oops, where am I? I'm not used to the camera being like all up in my grill. So I got to figure out where everything's at. So I'm doing this cute little lily flowers. This is for a coworker of mine. It is a 20 by 25. Hi, Ashley. So if you see, it is a square, unfortunately. I purchased this prior to Loving Rounds. So it is a square, so I really want to get through it. Y'all know I hate square. I do have some info on this painting that I can show you. So the Eiffel Tower, I bought it from the Eiffel Angel store from AliExpress. It is the lily flowers. It's a full square. It's a 20 by 25. At the time, I purchased it for $5.52. It shows you how long I've had this painting. I purchased it on August 23rd of 2018, and I received it on 9/12/2018. So, what, about 2 weeks? Almost, I'll say 3 weeks, because that's almost a month. But it's still a good rate on shipping real fast to get here. The Green Dragon, let me see if I can find that one. The Green Dragon, I did purchase this from the Alice Yee factory store on AliExpress. Green Dragon and Maiden. It's a 30 by 30. At the time, it was $7.13 full round. I purchased it December 29th of 2018, and I received it on 1/15/2019, and I finished it on March 19th, which was Tuesday, I believe. So I did start that painting on Tuesday evening late, and I finished it Tuesday afternoon. Or no, I something like that. Or I started it Wednesday. I'm not sure. But I was rocking and rolling on that thing because I have to get it out into Alaska by the 31st. So I'm hoping it is framed. I got to put washi tape on it to save some of the matting, and then it's good to go. I found a frame at Walmart. I am Tracy. I'm only organized in my diamond painting. Other than that, nothing else in this house is organized.
I can attest to that.
So yeah. but I'll be working on that. So there's Miss Mandie's. She rock. Now, Mandie, did you work on any of that at all during the week?
Oh, no, not at all.
Okay, so you did get pretty far with that black last week. I
Wow, look
didn't
at all
realize
that.
that.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that much.
Yeah,
I mean, I thought it was a lot, but wow.
it went pretty fast.
That's cute.
You ought to have that. You ought to have that almost done tonight.
Well, this is the thing. We're only going to be on 2 hours, guys. So
No more
9 o'clock.
marathons?
9 o'clock is our cutoff time. During the summer or when Lily's on break, I have no problem staying up and doing it for 5.5 hours. I mean, I can sit here and do them that long.
Apparently, we can do.
But since I have to get Lily up and ready for school, I have to be sure to go to bed at a reasonable time so I can get up. Although that hasn't been working. I've been getting up 2:30, 3:30, 4:30 and staying up. So I mean, I had fun. Oh, don't get me wrong. I had fun doing it last week. I had a good time. So I'm going to start off with one of the girls. I'm going to go ahead and start off with Barb this time. And Barb's already going. She's rocking and rolling over there.
Oh, wait, was I supposed to wait?
No, go for it, girlfriend.
I don't wait.
Look, I'm Italian. I like to talk. And
You can talk.
I can testify to that.
It's Pick on Angie Day today. Can you see?
It is not.
Is it?
That is no way to get cookie butter in this house.
I already got it this morning, so.
Well, because he hinted, I told him that I was getting a slight headache again, and he was like, "No, we'll take care of that."
You told the truth. You said I got a gray hair, and I
Oh
said,
yeah, it was gray hairs.
You want to make that feel better? Some cookie butter will help.
Yeah, I split the hair, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I have a shiny gray hair." And
it's not the end of the world.
And he goes, "I know what'll take care of that." And he had that smirk on his face.
But I wouldn't have eaten it, but she forced it on me.
I didn't because I thought he said, "I want cookie butter."
Sure she did.
She said, "We need you big and round for next Christmas because you're looking like Santa Claus." So I shaved my beard today.
Oh, geez.
You're rocking and you look.
I look young, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
It's because I cut out all the gray. When I go to the barber, he says, "How do you want to cut?" I said, "Just cut the gray." I usually come back bald.
Now, I do believe Dia will be in a little bit later. So it'd be good if I put wax on my pen.
What was that? Did you set the spray to set it?
What was that, sweetheart?
What was the comment, Barb?
Yeah, Dee said she set the spray to set everything.
If you are not going to frame it, I would use a acrylic sealer, clear coat sealer. You could use Gorilla Glue. There's something else. I'm going to go to Walmart probably tomorrow, and I'll take a picture. I'll take a picture and show you. That's if you're not going to frame it in a frame. If it is behind glass, I don't seal it. The glass is going to hold the drills.
Mm.
Hi, Barbara. How are you?
Hey, Barbara.
Hey, Barbara.
Let's see. Hey, Barbara. So other than that, how has everybody's week gone so far? Like the weather, how's the weather?
Feels like summer or spring.
I know it's hot. I'm like, ugh.
I'm in Florida. What do you want me to talk about the weather? Everybody
Yeah.
can hate me.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Has it been really hot there though? Is it in the
No,
80s
it's
yet?
nice. It's nice, actually. For a change, it's nice and not sticky.
Yeah, I'm just afraid we're gonna get into that. Ugh.
I hate sticky.
Yeah.
Dry
That's one.
heat is much better.
Yeah. The one thing I liked about living in California was it was a dry heat. It wasn't bad at all. I mean, it was hot, but it was dry.
Mary's getting rain off and on in Southern Cal.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but they can use the rain. California, I remember when I was there, California was always in a drought. So a little rain is a good thing. Hey, Mary, you talked about framing. You know what? I've been watching these guys work with this resin. I think it would be cool to build a frame and then fill it up with the resin and let it go clear, and then sand and polish it and make it look like it's, got more depth. I think that'd be cool. Don't know if it'd work.
So much detail.
Okay.
Man, that is pretty. You've done a lot, Barb.
She has.
Nuts.
That's a lot of color.
So, yeah, it's too much.
A lot of different colors.
Yeah. It's going to be cool, though.
Tell Supervisor Kitty I said hi.
The
She's
cat.
not here.
Supervisor Kitty.
God.
Supervisor Kitty.
Somewhere else. She's no.
Mary says she's never seen this done before.
Oh, really?
She says, Cass, do you have magnifying glasses? You don't really need them, do you?
I don't. There are some people that do. I have 4 eyes anyway, so I'm good to
my
go.
reading glasses.
Your reading glasses?
Yeah, I have to have them so I can see. They're not magnifying.
So, Mandie, are you gonna get any more paintings?
I am. I was actually just thinking whenever I was setting this up tonight, I'm going to have to order another one.
Right? Where are you going to get it from? Because it takes so long.
Because I do from Amazon.
So you pay a little bit more?
Yeah. I need to really plan ahead, but that's the thing. I'm not planning ahead well enough. That's what I need to do.
Tracy says she's got to go to right now, hubby's birthday, and he is ready for dinner.
Oh, well, tell hubby happy birthday.
Happy birthday. What's for dinner?
I know.
First conversation of food.
That's what we want to know. What's for dinner?
And Mike didn't bring it up.
No, Mary says, I'm a rock a Supervisor Kitty tee shortly. Promoting the evil cat.
I need to get a Supervisor Kitty t-shirt too.
Me too.
And Lily wants to do merch for her YouTube. I want to do some merch.
No, thank you guys. I know Mary got one.
Ooh, Tracy says teriyaki steak. Sounds tasty.
That does sound good.
That sounds delicious.
That sounds very good. Very, very good.
Teriyaki salmon. That's good.
Teriyaki salmon. I've never had that. Sounds good though.
I like salmon too, so. But I don't know. Teriyaki, a lot of times though, I think teriyaki is really, it's a sweet, isn't it like a sweet sauce?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, don't knock it until you try it, I guess.
I like that smoked salmon. We'll have to get some from Alaska.
Oh man.
Out in
You
a
need
big oven, cream cheese and chives. Oh my God, I'm so Jewish.
Oh my gosh. You need to like call Mama Erin and tell her to send some of that.
I'll see what I can swing. That would be good. Yeah.
Because I know I know she'll hook us up.
And that makes for nice. What when we were in Hawaii, used to call them poo-poo. You know, poo-poo food. Poo-poos is snacks.
Mm-hmm.
So it's finger food. So that'd make good poo-poos. Smoked
This is so
salmon,
bad.
crackers.
It's like, let me
I
go
know,
get some poo-poos. I'll be right
well,
back.
that's what they call it. We'd be at somebody's house and they'd be going for the
They
party.
bring out a
First
poo-poo
they ask
powder.
for,
That's what
where's
it's
the
called.
poo-poos, man? They bring out the poo-poo platter.
A lot of Chinese restaurants do that.
Yeah.
Oh man, and it could have anything on it, and it was
Mhm.
always good. Anything free is always good.
That sounds good.
Yeah, we should. You know what, Angie? We need to find a Hawaiian place around here and heck, get us some manapoa, some
I think there's
Bell.
one down by a Dollar Tree. So
Oh man, if we could get all of it, that would be so good.
I'll have to go and look and see.
Oh, you should do like so you can see what you got. Taste test.
I think we might instead of do tastes. I think we might kick off the reseller mukbang.
Yeah, we're gonna do the taste test challenge Saturday on Dad's show.
Yeah.
But it's not gonna be like $3 Tree items. It's gonna
No, we have a bonus. We have a bonus round.
be
What?
Yeah, we're doing the $3. Mandie started the challenge. She said,
"No, I didn't."
No, wait, no, it was first. Well, it was Durham, wasn't it? Wait, where was it? It was Durham First Lady.
No Guts, No Glory tagged Amy, a girl being frugal, and then she tagged me.
Oh, okay. And then you tagged Angie.
Mm-hmm.
And so Angie said we're doing a Dollar Tree. We got to do three stacks that we've never eaten at Dollar Tree. And I said, well, we can't just do 3. We need to do like 6. We need a bonus round.
So funny.
So we're gonna do 3 and then 3 bonus round. 3 and a bonus round. Lily's looking forward to it. Huh?
Did y'all already get the stuff?
No, not yet. She's going tomorrow. And she's talking about some funky stuff, and I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'll do it maybe on a different time, but not during that one.
Like what's funky?
There's things like these jelly beans with these nasty flavors.
Jelly bean
Bamboozled.
Yeah, it's got all the nasty flavors in them.
I said we were going to do a separate challenge, the Beanboozled challenge in a different.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, but you'll put a charcoal mask on your face.
But I'm better than eating snot.
I don't want to do it.
Or grass clippings.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
So Mary asked, so you pick up a stone with a wax pencil and dip in glue? No. So this part here, let me get onto a part. This part here, let me click onto me.
Put it on you.
I'm putting it on me, guys. So this part here is what's called the canvas. This is your drill area. And then you have these little, let me dump some out real quick.
And then Angie, there's a follow-up question. She says, you cover your art because?
So I don't get hair or cat hair. Well, I don't have cats, dogs, children, dust, because this part here is sticky. But those are the little, like I'm doing a square drill. This is what's called a square drill. There's round and there's square. Mandie and Barb are doing round. Unfortunately, I'm doing square and I hate them with a passion. But I bought these prior to me loving. There are flat backs. I'm gonna pick one up. It's focusing on my nails. Whoops! Where did it go? Did I just lose a drill? No.
Looks like it's on there.
Yeah. Hi, Dad. Hi, Tabby.
So it's a flat back. Um,
The rounds are flat back too, right?
yeah, they're flat backs. Hold on.
There's beautiful Bella. Serenading the chat, serenading the show.
Well, I got radar ears. Like those ears are huge.
Yep. They hear the slightest little noise, man, that dog, and she just, but that's because she got like radar ears.
She's working, man. She's working now. There's a leaf. Must bark at it.
Okay.
Yeah. It is interesting, Mary, this diamond painting, the way that the way you do it, and then how everything is like right there.
And then you have on the side, you have your basically what's called your DMC codes. That don't you do it? I knew you were going to do it. Your DMC codes, and it's just like cross stitch, where cross stitch has DMC codes, and then you put that drill according to whatever on here. It's kind of like a paint by number. It is paint by number, basically. Yeah, new age needlework, exactly. It's very relaxing. It does relieve stress. Like I said last week.
Your OCD.
Well, yeah. Dad can always tell, like, if I'm having a stressful day or whatever, and I start diamond painting and I show him, he's like, oh, you're in a better mood. Yeah, because I just decompressed.
Yeah.
So I don't think about things.
It is stress relieving.
The canvas here, if you watch my finger, it picks it up. The canvas is sticky. So that's how the drills are sticking on there. There's no sticking glue on them. You just lay the drill on the canvas and it'll stick. I do have a link down below to somebody that I watch. She gives good examples and things like that. And it's Kicking Cancer's Butt and Diamond Painting. Her name is Ella, and she's listed down below. And I've learned a lot from her. So, and I saw that I missed one while I picked up that canvas. There we go. And so I decided on Thursdays, I did it a couple of times by myself, and then I brought Dia in, and then everybody else joined in, and it's kind of like a girls' night out with a man commentator.
This is our
he does as best as he can.
He's our bouncer.
This is our book club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Because we all can't get together, like we all live in separate areas. And so I thought, well, this is a good time that we can get together and share how the week's gone for a couple of hours. Talk about anything and everything. Well, talk about some things, because I do have a child who watches her mama.
It even went international last week.
Yeah. Carly Q came in from Canada.
You're welcome, Mary. She says I'm doing a very good job reading the chat. It's not that hard of a task like putting down drills, but...
Oh, we're going to get him. I'm going to buy him a fat pen.
I do take reading the chat seriously.
He bounces anybody out that is not being nice.
Lena Music? Hello, Lena Music. I'm sorry I missed you up there.
Hi, Lena Music. She must be new.
There's who else is in there with Angie on this? There's Barb going on Grumpy, and Mandie, known as Mandie Kelley on YouTube. And
all their links are down below too.
Hopefully Deal will show up, and Dawn, because I know Dawn's got one she needs to finish. I'd like to see Dwayne come in, man, because he's got those 4 nice ones.
I thought he said he hadn't gotten them yet.
Oh, yeah, that's right. When he gets them, it'd be nice, because he's got some that got a lot of color. a lot of different colors to them. They looked really cool when he showed the pictures. You know, and I was saying the other night how Mandie's has got a lot of black. That one you're working on has got a lot of black too, Angie.
Oh yeah, I did all the black guys already. I wasn't playing that game.
Well, and I know you don't like the square drills anyway.
No. But anytime I have an area that has a lot of black, I like to do it off camera just because it's just tedious and I get tired of doing the same color. It was funny because last night I did all the black and then I had this covered like this. Like I did all this part. And then I was like, yes, I finished all the black. And then I showed my husband and he got home from bowling about 10 o'clock. And I went, like this, and all this had to be done in black. I went, oh my gosh. I was crying. But I got over it.
Like, it doesn't bother me, the one color.
I think it wouldn't bother me if it was round. It bothers me because it's square.
And it's probably because it's my first time too, so it might bother me later on.
Well, this painting had 20 bags of black.
Oh my God.
I don't know how many bags of black did yours have? I don't remember.
I don't know. I had like 8 of these containers full.
Yeah, I remember her unboxing hers and she was like, whoa.
Wait till I get this big Star Wars one.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Barb's going to go big or go home because she wants a poster.
That is so cool.
I did start working on I did work on some of my custom too. So that's giving me a little bit of, since I finished all the black, it's giving me a little bit of leeway. So I diamond painted for 2.5 hours today on the custom.
I can't wait to see those. Are you
If you have something to do, you need to do it before you sit down.
Yeah, because you could sit here forever.
You can put on Netflix and just binge watch.
Yeah.
Something and just, not even YouTube, because YouTube you have to pay attention. You know what you're looking at?
Yeah, I don't watch any YouTube. I watch, like on Thursdays, I watch my NCIS reruns. Yeah. And then, of course, Harry Potter popped on. So I have it on the ID network, which I shouldn't watch because, you know, I get paranoid. But I just can't stop watching forensic stuff.
Oh, no, that thing gets to you. He was like, everybody wants to kill you.
I do think that.
Let me crawl into a cave.
Hey, I just want to let you know, I think you've been on you for 5 minutes or so. Do you?
I can switch. I can switch.
I haven't seen Mandie's.
There you go.
Let you know, because I'm watching it with the delay on YouTube.
You help me out because you know me. Once I get in the zone, I'm not thinking of anything else, really.
You know, before you even put any of that black in, when we first saw it, you kind of could make out, you know, what it was saying. But now that it's starting to fill in, you know, you can see it all. It looks really good.
I can't wait for it to be done, but up close it looks so crooked, but far away you can't tell.
Oh yeah, far away it's going to look perfect. Like hanging on the wall, it's going to be like, wow,
gorgeous.
It is. That's going to look good. I mean, all of them will look good. I mean, I saw Deist finished Kitty.
Oh my goodness, that one is beautiful.
Yeah, I saw the finished product. Oh my gosh, you know, from far away, it's like, wow, that's really good.
And the pig that Angie did.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, Barbara says, I finally got my diamond painting, and there's a lot of black, and I can't see where to place the drill, so I had to order a light pad and go to the dollar store to get reading glasses in every strength. Wow. She's gearing up for it, man.
She's gonna enjoy it.
So maybe we can
You're
coax.
gonna come in and do it with us?
Yeah, maybe we could coax Barbara to come in with you guys and join you guys.
Yeah.
Mary
Yeah,
says you have a
but-
light. Is that Mary? Whose question is that for? You have a light. Who is that question for, Mary? I'm waiting for the chat. But as you were saying, Barb?
No, I'm saying, yeah, what is it, 2 slots? How many slots in this hangout?
Can't you have like 10?
You can have 10. So if there was 11 that wanted to, if there was like, if I left, you could get actually 10
Why would
good
you
people
leave?
in. Well, to let somebody else come in, and if the chats, if like the cameras, Angie's got the camera on somebody and she sits back for a bit, then that way you could get 11 people in. Well, not 11. I mean, it would technically still be 10, but it'd be 10 solid crafters. Right?
Yeah, but there's you in here, you're part of it.
Well, I mean, I'm not trying to shirk my duties.
We could sign out and sign back in, you know, like we could.
Yeah, people can sign. Yeah, and I don't mind signing in and signing out and all that. I mean, it's like I want everybody to have a chance to show their diamond painting.
Oh, I need a glass of rosé.
Mhm.
Mm.
I could totally see having this, like just sitting down doing this and having ASMR video in the background
Mm-hmm.
or some quiet, relaxing music.
You know, and it's funny because I've been liking the What was that, Barb?
I can't stand the chewing sound. Oh, no.
Well, no, on Snapchat, I'm so into the ASMR, but it's like with slime and with chalk, like they cut the chalk or they squish the slime, like
Or
for some reason.
or tearing paper.
Or tearing paper. Like I can't stand, trust me, I cannot stand chewing. That's why I'm afraid of mukbangs. What?
No, because the whole principle behind the mukbang for us is
No,
it's just like how women.
Someone and you tell a story and you.
Yeah, we're going to talk story. And we're going to talk about the resell because I set it up for the resell world and the mukbang world. So maybe everybody could learn a little bit of something from everybody. And you just show a little bit of what you're eating and you show it and you talk it. And we're going to share where we sourced, what we picked up today, what we did. You know, I only wanted to run for like 30 minutes, like a 30-minute lunch. You know, if it gains ground.
That's how it started mukbang.
Yeah. You know, I mean, it's no different. Yeah, it's no different if everybody's in a hangout together that's not live. You know, you do the Google Hangout or the Facebook video call, and you're all eating lunch or snacking. It's no different. It's just you share it with the community because there's people that are interested in the eating part, and people that are interested in the reselling part.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's probably gonna. I hope it won't fail. I thought, why can't you bring the two worlds together? And because everybody eats, but not everybody shops. I mean, they shop, but not everybody does what we do. You know, so this way we can share a little bit of what we do because we also eat. It makes sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. But what I'm saying is I don't like the chewing sound. Like Lily was eating chips when she got home.
Yeah.
And it was that crunching sound. And I had to look over at her and go, really? And she knows when I say, really? She knows like, oh, I need to chew with my mouth closed.
That or smacking lips when you're eating.
Yeah, I can't stand that.
I mean, even Bella eats quieter than most people. And she don't have lips.
She is a quiet eater. I'll be all.
I think she just swallows it whole.
I had to get her a slow feeder bowl because of that. She has a slow feeder bowl, but she'll eat, and she only gets a quarter cup at breakfast and dinner time. She only gets like a half a cup a day.
And anything else she finds on the floor.
Well,
Yeah, I was
yeah.
about to say, you never drop.
We've got a four-legged Roomba in the house.
Yeah, like who needs a vacuum cleaner?
Yeah.
But I miss Lily.
Uh,
She would have
uh,
missed a beat.
all right, Dawn, I'm going to put it on my Facebook page, and then I will delete it. So you'll have to type in message. Let me know when you've got it, okay?
I mean,
Or type
Lily,
it in
she would have
chat.
missed a
Let me
beat.
see. I'm going to
Yeah,
go
you dropped
I'm not going to the news feed. I'm just going to my page, Dawn, and putting it up there. All right, Dawn, it is posted. Let me know when you're in, girl. You know what,
we
Angie?
dropped
We
that.
should have posted this. We should have posted this, just the video part, not the chat part. We should have done it earlier, posted it in MSP, and
I didn't think about that either.
you know, because I'm sure
But
there's a lot of people that have no idea what this really is.
yeah. I mean, next week we can go ahead and do that.
Yeah, we'll do some. I'll go ahead and do the advertising for you.
Yeah.
I'll promo it for you.
I did a little.
Is Dawn in yet? I don't see her.
I don't see her on Hangouts either.
Yeah, she hasn't come in yet. Oh.
You need to put it on our page.
Yeah, I should put it on the Rollin Picker page.
No, on her page.
Oh, on her page? Oh, well, let me go.
Directly on her page.
Let me go move it to Dawn. Let me
Yeah, and then
delete
she'll
this.
just delete it.
Let me delete this. Let me put it on Dawn. Watch the chat for me, Angie. If she says, "Hey, where'd it go?" Tell her I'm putting it on hers.
But they don't want to talk to you.
Dawn Mazarati.
Bye.
Okay, Dawn, it's on yours now. I can delete my own, but I can delete my own post.
Yeah, on her page.
Yeah, on her page. All she's got to do is let me know. Let me know when she's in there with you guys, and I'll delete it. It was there, then the link to watch it. Dawn, I put it on your page. No, oh, wait. No, that's not the link to watch it. I put the, oh, it is. It's the link to watch it. My bad. My bad. I'm such a dummy. I'm fainting from lack of food.
I'm going to need y'all to eat before y'all do this from now on.
No, the family doesn't do that. All right, Dawn, I'm sorry. Here it comes.
I don't either. I'm just talking.
Now it's the right one. I'm such a dummy. Barbara says, did you get a chance to look at the Madame Butterfly painting that isn't $80? What?
I have, and I've been doing my research. The thing is you have to pre-order that, so that hasn't even come out yet.
What?
So
is that a diamond painting? Madame Butterfly?
she messaged me, and I've been doing some research trying to find that for her. And I noticed that through the site that she gave it to me, it was a pre-order, so I'm not sure if that even hit production yet. So I have to wait a little bit longer to see if maybe. I was wondering if there wasn't because they have an ink photo stamp. They have the I guess an ink. This the photo, like how Dia puts Immortal on her Immortal Hour on her pictures.
Yeah.
They have that right across the painting, and I thought, well, if I didn't have that across the painting, I probably could have
a watermark.
Yeah. Hi, Dawn.
All right, I'll get rid of the link now.
Oh, look, Dawn's got her her drills all up in the.
So wait, is
Ooh,
Barbara talking? Angie, is Barbara talking about the
sorry.
Madam Butterfly paint?
He's talking about a she's talking about a
copy of
painting.
the actual, but in a diamond painting.
Yeah.
you
Dude,
can
that'd be
just
cool.
send them the picture itself.
That would be cool, Barbara. That's a good idea.
So if they didn't have that watermark, I could have done. I'm going to try some things and see if I can try to make it a custom.
No, just look up the painting itself.
Well, this is a diamond painting. It's a diamond painting picture. But the picture that they have, it has. I'm trying to look for it, and I typed in the mat like
Right,
the Madam.
it's not a picture. It's not an artist.
No, I
No.
didn't read anything about being an artist. It was on a website, a diamond painting website. But I've been doing my research. I keep going back, figuring how am I going to figure this out? Like, I'll figure something out. I talked to my
You
girl.
still working on the white?
Yes.
Okay.
She looks like she got a lot done, though.
Yeah, she did. It's almost up to the head.
That was all last week. Yeah, I put other colors in there. That's not all the colors that it came with, amazingly. But just in case I get bored of white, I can do other colors, yeah?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, most definitely. I like your little organizer there.
$2.50 at Goodwill.
There you go. That's the way to do it.
That's how we roll.
That's right.
Babsy says hi, Dawn.
Hi, Barbara. I can't say hi to everybody because it's not I'm not channel bombing Angie.
Huh?
You can say hi. Everybody else has been saying hi.
We gotta be here for 2 hours. We gotta talk about something.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, Dawn.
Is that Mandie? Hi, Mandie.
It is.
Yeah, we're just waiting on Dia.
Where'd
Now
she go?
She's running late.
Just run.
I think they had Aaron. It's probably the VA.
Yeah.
Possibly could have been the VA appointments.
If it's taking this long, it's probably the.
Oops.
And we're only staying on until 9 o'clock my time, which is 7 your time, because this mama got to get up and get my girl ready for school in the morning. So
you don't have 9 hours to kill? Come on, man.
It's called sleep.
Right? I should become accustomed to it or acquainted with it.
Well,
Oh, I have allergies bad.
How is the weather in Sacramento?
Very sunny and a little cool and windy. It's like a perfect spring day would be.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, it's really nice. How about there?
It's been actually pretty nice. It's been like today it was like 76, sunny.
Ooh.
So it's been nice. I don't think we're gonna get any more cold weather because it keeps going up and up and up.
Said it's supposed to be rain Saturday.
Yeah, and
Friday, they said Friday, Saturday, that cold that we were expecting was supposed to be here.
yeah, and J-Dub needs to be calling the lawn guy before HOA jumps down our throat.
Oh my gosh. HOA sent out an email blast to the whole community the other day here. And it was just a friendly reminder, but it had our addresses on it. And everybody around us started firing up their lawnmowers.
I remember you saying that the other day, Mandy.
Oh, yeah, I did tell you. I'm sorry.
I mean,
No, that's funny. That's hilarious.
How you gonna let somebody else dictate what you do with your own property, and if you don't do it, they can take your property away? How's
They
that
don't
make
have much power
sense to
here.
anybody?
Whoa, wait a minute. You're saying a homeowners association, if you don't take care of your property, they can take your property away?
They could put a lien on your house, yes.
They sure
Yeah.
can.
Because you don't touch your frickin' lawn?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
what
could charge
kind
you
of
$200 per
right
weed.
people living in
control.
there allow
Whoa.
other people to control?
I'll tell you, that's overreach, man, big time.
Did you hear that there was a real story about a guy in a condo about the U.S. veteran and he had a little American flag in his flower pot.
Oh, jeez.
And he lived in, and they came and they took his condo and shit.
Oh my
It was
God.
all over the news, long time ago.
Oh man.
Yeah, the HOA is pretty bad.
Gotcha.
Like, and our
Gotcha.
dues are really high, and yet they
Like
don't fix anything.
How much are your dues there?
Our dues last year they were $390. I think they're $390, $400, and then they charged us $35 for a certified letter because they sent out a third notice about a damn weed in the lawn.
What?
Yeah, they're ridiculous.
That's
But
mad.
wait. When you go drive through this neighborhood, there's a lot of people that yards look like crap.
Yeah, and we always want to know
Yard
why.
looks nice. James' yard looks nice.
Yeah, it just now started growing because we've had the rains.
The
During
weeds grow
the
faster than the grass.
yeah,
You need one of these to put in your
Yes.
front yard.
You and that damn hand.
One of what? What did she say?
Her purple hand that she made.
Here's the
I'm
thing.
not gonna start laughing again about it.
I can understand if you live in a gated community and secured and stuff, but somebody pay that.
I
The
can
money
understand.
has to come from, but you don't. So
Oh, that's
why?
hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand it. Like Barb said, if you lived in a gated community with $500,000 to $1 million homes, and you're in a gated community, I could see the rule then for keeping it pristine because of property value. But when you live in a regular neighborhood that's 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 years old, it's a little ridiculous. I mean, that's like where Mama Chili lives. It just, of course, the neighborhood ends up putting the pressure on the person that doesn't take care of their yard. That it always ends up that way because it takes down the property values.
It's
But for the most
developers
part,
that start this crap.
everybody polices everybody. But it's not this. Man, if somebody told Mom, let me tell you what somebody did do. Her sprinkler system, the anti-siphoning didn't work on it one day. For some reason, the anti-siphoning, meaning like it's supposed to drop a ball in the thing that blocks it off so that the water doesn't continue to run out when it's turned off, right? So it didn't work or something, and some little bit of water kept running down the sidewalk into the gutter, and she got a $2,500 fine for wasting water.
What?
That is crazy.
Somebody turned her in. It was $2,000 to $2,500.
Are they on meters over there already, Mike? In your mom's area?
They've been on meters since. Oh my gosh, they've been on
mean?
meters since. Let's see. Well before I retired.
Wow. They're just starting to put them in here.
Oh man, no, they actually Dad had put in that extra slab of concrete to widen the driveway, and he didn't know the meter was down below it. So when they came out to put the meters in, they cut up his concrete. Of course they refilled it and they put in the door so the guy can, look at the meter. But the guy across the street from us, his meter, believe it or not, was in his backyard, under his shed, according to the plans, right? So they dug the line, they drew the line from Dad's meter with paint all the way over to the guy, and he's up higher than Pop because he's got a retainer wall there. So his shed is like, I mean, they had, I don't know how they did it, but they got to it without moving the shed, because the guy's like, I'm not moving my shed, and I'm not taking my fence down, and and I don't know how they did it, but they got the meter in there. But yeah, they put everybody on meters, and they're real strict about the water.
You know what? They're just starting to put them in here, Mike. But I noticed I saw the plan of areas that they're going to, and the Fab 40s is the last neighborhood. Go figure. In my area.
Oh,
yeah, they're not going to charge those rich people to keep their grass green. They're the only ones with grass around here.
Wow.
Please.
Yeah, so
because the Fab 40s are like old. What age would you say, Mike? They're old mansions, like where Ronald Reagan lived, and
Oh, those are, oh my God. Those are like, I don't even know how old those are. Those are really old.
Yeah. But they're doing their water meters last. So they're, going to the lesser
Peasants.
neighborhoods first.
They're getting the
And
peasants
those are the
first.
people that use all the water.
Yeah, they're getting the peasants first.
Yep.
Well, that's like Mom. She's only allowed to water 2 days a week, even when it was during the drought. And so her days are Tuesday and Friday or Saturday night or something like that, Friday. But she does it like she'll start watering like right after midnight on Monday.
Oh, there you go.
And right after midnight on the next day. So that and let it run, and then by the time morning comes, it lets it run for a while, and then by the time, and it's all on timers. So then by the time morning comes, it's already soaked in, and the sidewalks and all are dry. Because she's on a side hill, so she does get some runoff.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, they're real sticklers there about that stuff, man. They don't, and using your fireplace too. They tell you when you can have a fire in your fireplace during winter.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like you don't ever watch the news and they tell you when a burn day during the winter when
No.
what's okay. There's like all cleared and there's like yellow, orange, red, and Mom couldn't fire up the fireplace, so and you can, if you've got a wood stove now that drops the wooden beads, you can have a fire. But you can't burn like regular logs.
Huh. What about Presto logs?
Well, yeah, but there's a restriction. You can only do so much. You can't do it every night like when it's cold.
Huh.
They would not.
I don't use mine anyway because I'm scared of fires, but like, not of fire, but bursting out in your house and killing you or something.
Yeah.
But, wow, I did not know that. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, Sacramento is
they charge you for the rainwater.
Say what?
They charge you for your rainwater.
No, I don't think there's that rainwater tax like there was in. Where was that? Maryland?
I don't
Virginia?
know. It's ridiculous. That was insane.
So what are the meters for out in California?
Well, the meters are to count how much water you're using.
Is that like the meters we have here in Texas?
Yeah, we have a meter. We have a meter, and it's with our trash as well.
What?
A meter too.
Wait a minute! I heard on the radio today that they don't pay here in Houston. You don't pay for trash pickup.
Do we pay for trash pickup?
We
do.
Listen.
Yeah.
Whoa! Listen! I just heard it on the news today that the mayor, who is firing 400 fire workers, laid them off, firefighters, because he doesn't want to pay their pay raise. They're trying to find a way to get the money, and they're thinking of taxing the garbage pickup so they can pay the raises.
Oh my!
Look at how much money he's wasting. Don't even get me started on him.
Yeah.
Ooh, y'all.
So you know the guy I'm talking about.
Sylvester Turner. Yes, I do.
Yes, I do. What a piece of work, huh?
Man. My friend Elena Davis, the I Am Waters Foundation, she lays into him, let me tell you. And it's true. Everything I've seen about him, he is so, I'm sorry.
He's a piece of work. And you know what? He said,
he's full of crap, though.
He said, we don't need the 400 fire. And these were people that already went to the school, that were ready to go, that were starting to work.
Those are the people that you do need in case of
But look at how much personal money he's spending and all the luxuries he's getting from being mayor and wasting money.
He says that we don't need firemen anymore because they don't fight fires anymore. They're mostly called for medical.
So
guess what's going to happen? The minute there's a nasty fire and somebody dies, guess what's going to happen?
Shoulders. But he won't even own it.
He'll own it.
He'll go to Brazil.
Guys, they treat the homeless down there like garbage.
Don't you love diamond painting conversations?
I'm so sorry, Auntie.
Y'all are talking that. I'm eating a fish fillet and French fries.
Y'all are talking about something that's like a passion within me.
You know what? I don't ever question anybody's political views, right or left, center. You know, the one thing I do question is when they want to push socialism. That I have a problem with.
Yeah,
But when you talk
I
about this
look at
mayor,
these people.
yeah, this mayor is like, man, every day I hear something about him. I hear his voice. I hear him talking, and I'm like, oh my God, man, this guy. And he's like running again.
I've called his office and I've spoke to his staff myself about certain things.
Oh, so just to let you know, the family Jules um, lives in Houston as well. So
Oh, good.
he
I'm glad you're reading the thing. I'm sorry. I've dropped my.
just said, OMG, how is it he can refuse the pay raises when Houstonians actually voted for them to get the raises?
Thank you very much. We all voted for that Proposition B. Isn't it Proposition B? We all voted for that to give them pay raise because they make less pay than the police force. Now, hey, all first responders,
Same thing's happening here in Austin.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to cut you off, Mike.
That's like the people at McDonald's who want $15 an hour. You know what? You can't get $15 an hour until you get my order right. Because every time I go, my order's wrong.
And if a robot can do it better and make me a cheeseburger, then oh my God.
And don't even go there. 15 McDonald's and those part-time jobs are for the young kids in high school to get them used to the workforce on a temporary basis to either help them get through their first year of college or whatever,
teach them
and to learn them to get them exposed to what the workforce is like, and to step up to a better job. It's not a job to raise a family on.
Okay, I can understand some people don't have a choice, and that's where they end up. That's there, but that's not what it was for.
Do what, Barb? I'm sorry.
No, I can understand that some people end up doing that because they don't have a choice or whatever, but.
And that's true too.
But they still can get my order right.
Get my damned order right.
I said no onions.
Hey, they must have forgot my order wrong because I'm missing a burger.
Yeah.
I think for a while, like.
Anyway, I think it should be up to the federal government to raise the minimum wage requirement, or if you want to do it locally, or maybe states should do it, and then let it go. And if the local people want to do it higher, then that's up to them.
Yeah.
You know, not force it on them. Because I'll tell you what, you pay a McDonald's worker $15 an hour. Guess what the manager is going to do? He's going to cut his workforce, keep minimal people, and everything's going to be
it's going to cut the hours.
And then you're going to have people out of work.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look what they're doing already in the grocery stores. You can go to Walmart, ring yourself out, or Target, or Home Depot, or Lowe's. You can ring yourself out.
I don't get that. I don't understand that. If I'm ringing myself out, why is your food prices keep going up? Obviously, you're not paying more cashiers.
I mean, look at James. He works with oil and gas. He's been with the company for 5 years, and he hasn't seen a raise in what, 4?
God.
And it's like, and then I have to get on his medical insurance, and it's like they take even a bigger chunk. It's like, well, you gotta compensate and give him something. I mean,
oh, the insurance is sky high.
It's just crazy.
I can't even be on Jamal's insurance. It would be $500 every 2 weeks.
Woof.
And that's not even including the kids.
Wow.
It's just too high.
Oh, that color's got me all crazy. Can you move, dog?
Barb, you hear my voice is all raspy. We're in competition for who's sexier now.
Oh, she said, who's sexier?
It's a tie right now.
I've been sick. I didn't have a voice much yesterday.
So we've had the political talk. You want to talk about aliens, space aliens, or Bigfoot or spaceships? What do you want to talk about?
Or if you're like my stepfather-in-law, who wears foil on his head.
Family Jules wants to know, what are we making?
We are making a whole bunch of pictures. Dawn was doing a flamingo. Barb, which is on her now, is doing a cat, like Supervisor Kitty. And Mandie is doing a truck that says, enjoy the journey. And I'm doing lilies, flowers. But all you can see is black and the green leaves right now.
And the man behind the curtain is providing the, what is that, AMSR?
ASMR.
Sound effects.
And he's the one with the really sexy voice.
No, I do not have a sexy voice.
And Miss Dia just popped in. Miss Dia.
I'm sorry I'm so late.
That's okay.
Where are you? Young lady, you know what time it is?
What time?
You still have an hour with us, Miss Dia.
Check the battery. Make sure.
You didn't get it.
I didn't get it. I'm sorry.
Wait a minute, guys. I gotta go. I gotta turn my mic off. James has some vital information to tell me.
Wow.
Not.
We have like, okay.
That just came across the air. Not.
He's like, go get me the cookie butter.
You probably.
Yeah, now. Do it now.
That man and cookie butter, I swear.
It's vital. Savannah's gone until Saturday, she said her dad.
Oh, really? Aw.
Silas spent the night over there too the other night, and the house was quiet.
Oh, that's right. They're on spring break, huh?
Yeah, and they're loving it.
Yeah, Lily went back this week, and that's a messed up drill if I've ever seen one. It was so quiet when she went back to school.
See, that's what I miss about public school.
Yeah, but then at the same time, I did miss her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially now with me being home more often. Well, being home 30 days out of the month. It's different. I spend a lot more time with her, and so it was nice because normally if I was working, I would work during spring break and James would take off and, they would go and do things, but he didn't have to do it this year. He just took his birthday Wednesday through the Friday off, and he spent most of that time trying to get his bike to work, his motorcycle.
Oh, how's it coming along?
It's still in the garage, not working.
Oh, nice.
Ask her 20 years from now.
If he's just waiting. He's waiting not to cut his hair, so in 2020 he can get his brand new motorcycle. That's what he's waiting for.
Oh my goodness.
Is Dia here?
Yeah.
Dia, did you get your thing?
Yeah, I was just making a whole bunch of noise, so I turned my mic off. Look, Dawn, I got it. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm glad you got it in time.
Look what I did with your
my-
kitty.
Aw.
I got the same pattern.
The kitty.
On her, Angie.
What, Barb?
On her.
It is on her.
Please.
Remember,
on me?
It's on you. So
Mine's
start
not even
painting
open.
away.
More cat.
I had to go to. I went babysitting and I had to go pick up another container because the one that Dawn sent me has all these colors.
Didn't you say it has 40 colors?
A lot, yeah.
Yeah, I need that container.
Yeah, I think I need to go. This is
At
actually
Walmart.
waiting to happen. Look, this is not all the colors for this either. Oops, I should have taped this down better, but look, that's stupid.
What?
You need like a little spoon, like a measuring cup, like a little bitty one, you know?
She was using a spoon, I
I
thought.
spooned them into here, but I mean that's not a problem. But I could just see if I left it open. Ha! You guys know how graceful I am.
Why did you get the one you have?
Huh?
No, yeah, I need to get more.
They sell them at Walmart. It's in the jewelry section where you make jewelry. It's a bead holder. It's a bead
Yeah, it was
container.
like $9.
No, it's a holder. I didn't see it.
No, but I like the little circular containers that Dia has.
Yeah, that's what they are.
Yeah, they're
go to Walmart.
bead holders.
Huh. But then it's
They're in
not
the crafting department.
at this was $2.50 at Goodwill.
Okay, so the question is, Dawn, would you rather have something that actually closes and seals all your drills, so if you do drop it, it doesn't spill all over the place?
Maybe.
Or
I don't know. That's up for debate.
I tell you what.
Deb's got a question for you.
What is Deb's question?
She says, "Can you tell her where to get a blank canvas?"
I saw some blank canvases actually on Etsy. I ordered some drill pins, and so I was going there to see how their pricing was on their canvases, like just their like a canvas you would buy to do. And they were pretty expensive. But I guess in a pinch, I think they were still coming from China. I'm not sure if they still were coming from China or not. I wasn't paying attention. I was just paying attention to the price. But I saw they had some blank canvases there.
Okay, let's start this.
My brain is a blank canvas for sale for $8.88.
Oh my word!
See what I'm doing.
I think the case was I think the little bead holder's $8.88.
Mine was $8.98.
$8.98. Yes, that's right.
Oh darn it!
That's right.
Deb says you can get them those 4 little cups with the covers for $1 at Dollar Tree.
I'll show you what Lily has on hers.
Where's Carol? That flakeazoid. She's taking a nap.
I think I might want to finish mine tonight.
Wow, look at all that you're getting through.
I know. Now I'm like, that ain't going to take long at all.
I got nowhere.
So we found Lily's diamond painting stuff, and she's working on a unicorn. But this is what she has. Before I bought all my stuff, I went to the Dollar Tree, and they have these are like 10 in a pack. And they're just a square
things.
Yeah. And she has hers, and she labeled it just like that. But the ones she's talking about are these. And these are from the Dollar Tree as well. And we just use masking tape to put the numbers on. Which that's what I'm using is masking tape, because I ran out of these little round things, and they're by jot to write the.
So smart.
Carol says she's here. She's been here live all the time.
She's probably listening or listing.
Carol, come in. Don't stop.
I know she's been a listing fool.
She's been diamond painting.
You're
You're not fooling anybody, Carol. Come in here. I was looking. I just got a diamond painting today. I didn't open it to see what it was, but I think I threw one away because you know how lightweight the packages are?
No.
Oh, no.
I'm pretty sure because I had 3, and now I just got one today, and I only have 2. Not and not. I know I sent Dia one. That wasn't it. So
Yeah, this zillion colored. I know you know what it is. What is this, Don?
the good news is they only cost like
Diamond
$4,
painting,
so
Dia.
I'm only out $4. It's an abstract thing that I would actually
It's an abstract thing.
An abstract thing.
look at the picture on it.
I
Well, yeah, the
can't
picture
tell
was
what
bad.
it is. All I can see
I
is one
know.
kitty cat face. The rest I cannot make out. Like this
Girl,
face here is the
So
only.
it's an abstract kitty.
it's a mystery
The
thing.
rest of
You'll
it,
see. It's like
I guess
Picasso,
we'll see, huh?
It's like Picasso.
but worth only $3.
Barbara says I did 2 of the diamond paintings, but need a break as I have to finish it once I start it like a puzzle.
Oh Lord, girl.
And she's just putting her drills in snack baggies for now.
So this is how I do my drill. This is my drill. This that I get from Huacan. This is what I do for my custom. If you get a custom from Huacan, they're already marked. They're already marked in their bags like this. That's how they come.
You're not coming up on the YouTube video.
There
you are.
So they come in the bag like this, and they're already marked. So this tells you what, like this is color number 34, DMC code 3,363. And there was 342 diamonds in this little baggie here.
No, go away.
So I just leave them here for my big customs. I'm not going to put them in little things. And then I have them. This is a little thing I bought from Dollar Tree. It's just a little blue container. And I have like the index cards, and the bags are behind them or in front of them.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
And that's how I do.
Organize my house.
I like I told Tracy, like I told Uniquely Me, my diamond painting stuff is organized, but my house is not.
Ugh.
I'm a reseller, and I'm a
Can you
reseller.
stop telling my secrets, please? Especially on live YouTube. Not nice.
I'm a reseller, and there ain't nothing organized in this house but my diamond painting. And I lied, my Poshmark. No, I can't even say that either.
Well, at least there's one spot in your life you have it going. You have that organization going on, and that's more than a lot of people have.
Well, it'll trickle down. Just right now, it's
I'm sorry. That was Carol's comment. See, I'm not wearing my glasses. That she did
Carol,
the 2
I
diamond
didn't know Carol wore glasses.
No, me, I didn't wear my glasses. I thought it was Barbara, and it was actually Carol. It said Barb. I saw Barg, and I thought, oh, Barbara. So my bad.
I just called Carol an old bat. I'm sorry, Carol.
Oh my God.
I love you.
That's terrible.
I'm an old bat too. She's younger than me.
Don, you're so genuine.
You're not old. Y'all are not old. Stop it.
Carol is. She wears glasses. Boys don't make passes at girls that wear glasses, Carol.
Well, I must be old. I'm wearing glasses too.
I'm wearing glasses.
Oh, okay. My bad.
And I found gray hair this morning.
Oh my God! It's the end of the world.
In your cereal?
No, on my head.
Found? Oh no!
It was shiny too.
It's the end of the world as we know it.
Oh, not a gray hair.
Several gray hairs, I should say.
You can wash that gray right out of your hair.
You know what though? They're saying
don't do that.
No, they're saying more and more now that the women, they're letting their gray show.
Yeah, it's in fashion now.
Yeah. I'm not gonna let it. I'm not
like mine because I'm too lazy to dye it.
My kids point out every gray hair I get.
Did you tell him it's because of them or no?
Oh yeah.
This is like that. This is when you didn't take out the trash. This is when you came home.
Right. This is that time you smarted off.
Oh, then I should be definitely gray by now.
Oh, girl. Not Lily. Lily's an angel.
Oh, okay.
She got y'all fooled.
Whoa. We're talking about Lily, right?
Mike has to interject.
You got the wrong girl.
She got y'all fooled.
I can see she's sassy, but I like sassy kids.
And she takes after her mama in some ways, and that's not good. Get away, dog.
Why is my stupid thing not? My nails look so freaky. Look.
Angie, she's half Greek, so she's got that. Girl?
Yeah.
I'm just teasing.
Oh, she's Greek and Italian, right?
She's Greek, Italian, French, Polish, a little bit of German, Italian. Yep.
And the Italian part in her is at war with the rest of them.
That's what my son says too about himself. He's like German. Okay, German and Jewish.
No, Jewish is not. Has nothing to do.
Well, whatever. From Jerusalem. Not religion, but from Jerusalem. His paternal grandmother is
That's
Jewish.
Middle Eastern. That's Middle Eastern.
Huh?
That's Middle Eastern.
So
okay, okay then. He's Pakistani and Greek. He is, what else was the other thing? I think that was it. Irish and English. So it's all like all these people that were at war with each other.
That's a mixture.
They covered all the continents.
I know.
You know, like I think most people kind of do that now. Like, I mean, we're like a mixture.
Because we're also mixed with everything. It's like, what does it even matter? Except when you want to go, like, you know, visit family and all that, which is great that we can do that now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hunt people down, and I've met a lot of family from the internet, which is really cool.
You met family from the internet?
Yeah.
Wow.
That are, you know, in Europe. So.
Yeah, I found my cousin after what, 40 years.
Really?
Wow.
That's neat.
Well, I think we found some Tuchellis. I mean, Angie, you know that Mark Tuchelli on Facebook, right?
Yeah, Mark and their dad's name is Michael Anthony Tuchelli.
Yeah, I think we're related.
And
how can he not be? You know, how can you not be if there's a bunch of Tuchellis out there? You know.
Well, it's funny because their sister, because I'm friends with her. It's like if you put a picture of us side by side, we look alike. Like
that's neat.
It's weird because and she says we're not related, but somewhere down the line, you know that we're probably cousins of cousins of cousins of cousins.
Yeah, how can you not be? You know.
But that's like me and my cousin Stephanie. Everybody thought we were sisters, like because we looked like identical, almost. Although I'm way older than she is, but because I'm the oldest grandchild on both sides.
And the prettiest one.
Oh well, thank you.
Aww.
He wants some damn cookie butter. I know what he's trying to do.
I don't want no cookie butter tonight.
He wants ice cream.
He loves his little girl.
I know. I know.
You're my baby girl. You'll always be my baby girl.
And if you hear noise in the background, James is air drumming, so his foot is hitting the base on the floor. So now it's driving me nuts.
So back in the chat, Carol said her entire hair would be gray. That's if she didn't dye it. And then,
Carol.
and then Barbara said, I started going gray when I was 18. You're not the only one, Barbara. I had gray in my beard in high school. When Dad made me shave, he says, you ain't growing no beard and no mustache. And I had gray hair in my beard, but not my mustache. But I was 18. Some people it hits early.
James has gray hair when I met him already.
Your cousin Joey, Twyla's youngest son, his hair was completely white. I think when he graduated high school.
Wow.
Yeah. Hey, Texas Valerie's here.
Hey, Val.
She says, I hear Dawn. What craft are you doing? What craft are you doing?
Hey, Valerie.
No, she doesn't. See, everybody doesn't. Now people don't trust me doing crafts.
Why is that?
Why? That's after the hand incident.
Oh,
Your judgment.
Oh, man.
How's it going, Valerie? Hey, Dawn, I enjoyed your, I went and watched it, your taste test, Dollar Tree taste test. I see you're not a big fan of the black bean.
The silly, what was it, chili mango or something? Like, whoa!
But you did like the coconut cookie thing and the cookie butter.
The cookie butter's good. It's just I am not a big sweet eater. I like fat, you know? That's how I keep my weight on, is fat, like fried chicken and bacon kind of weight. So, yeah, I'm not a big sweet eater. And that stuff, it's tasty. It's yummy. But it is,
Probably too sweet.
wow, it's really sweet to me. And did you hear the story, Mike, about it being, it was like a, I guess one passenger, one customer yelled at one of the girls at Dollar Tree about the inaccessibility. Like you're hoarding it for special people and all that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Oh my God.
Somebody at her Dollar Tree yelled at the clerk because cashier because all the cookie butter was gone. So Dawn said she's going to go check it, and if it's restocked, she's going to buy it all up. So the lady can't have it.
And that's not the case. She must not know Dollar Trees very well, because things like that, people watch YouTube, okay? And if people are hauling those, they're going to run to the Dollar Tree. I don't know how many times I've gone right after a haul video, somebody showed something, and I would ask the manager, did you get these in? And they're like, yeah, they sold out real fast. So that woman's an idiot.
Well, I think what I would assume is that the woman probably did see it on YouTube. That is what I would guess. And I told the clerk, it's on the end cap. It's not in the regular, I saw, that's where I found it. I was like, oh, cookie butter. I wasn't even looking for it. So I just want to go kind of buy it out just to be mean.
She's like me.
Yeah.
Just like, you want cookie butter? No, I don't think so. Not getting it. But
No cookie butter for you.
like the soup Nazi.
Yeah.
That's just funny. I mean, I guess I wasn't there. I mean, the clerk told me. But, I mean, it's like, really? You're really accusing people of saving cookie butter?
Them Dollar Tree,
other
people, we're cray-cray.
I guess. I'm one, but I just don't even. I'm not trying to accuse somebody of hoarding.
You hoarding cookie butter.
We're not talking about hoarding jewelry jars to give to your favorites. We're talking about a little jug of cookie butter.
In case the zombies
funny.
I have something to eat.
That's great.
Goodness.
All right, I'm doing my duties, Angie. Angie, you need to pick another person. Dia's been on for about 5 minutes. Time to rotate. Who do
I
you
didn't
want
even
to?
know I was on here.
Oh yeah,
He's still trying
I
to figure
just
out what
wrote
the hell she's
I,
doing.
I've been trying to figure
He's
out. You
like-
did get a light pad, or no? You're using your photo light pad.
Mm-hmm.
Dia's
Okay.
going,
Photo one.
what am I doing here? What is this thing? I saw a
Okay.
cat head, but
So
that's all I
we're-
know. Sorry,
we're
Dia.
going to be on you for a little bit, Angie. I just want to know.
Yeah, just a little
Why are you
bit.
saying sorry?
Well,
It's
no,
gonna be
you'll
interesting to see what it is.
That
You'll
Lily
see.
stick.
Even though I'm doing the black and it looks like it's spelling out jump off a bridge. I'm not quite for sure yet. What did you send me, Dawn?
You'll think it's
Val
cute,
wants
man,
to see
if
what
you like
Val wants
abstract
to-
art.
Val wants to see what Dawn's doing.
Oh,
Dawn,
it is a,
Dawn,
well, I could hold it up, I guess.
Dawn's. Well, Angie needs to click on you so she can see you're doing a flamingo.
I'm all high tech with my priority box. That's my flat surface. As you can see, I made some, oh, maybe you can't see. Can you
And
see?
the radio shape of form done is sponsored by.
She said, Val, you got to pull it down a little bit there. Dawn can't see it all.
Oh, okay, yeah, you can't see that, huh? Okay. I probably had it way too far away anyway. I just wanted to come hang out and talk. I don't really.
There you go. There you go.
It is a flamingo that was sent to me by Carol. That's its side view. There's a lot of white. I'm working on the white currently until I get bored. I'm going to use what's in that tray and then go to a different color. I made a lot of errors here. I will do it not on my bed next time. I won't start it on my bed. It'll be cute. And I'm thinking even because I've always liked kitschy stuff. If you guys, I'm sure there are people
You
that
like what?
are
stuff?
kitschy.
Kitschy.
Kitschy
Huh?
is like tacky.
Tacky.
Yeah. What I mean is, like the one I sent Dia is kind of. I mean, it's not going to be looking artsy, right? Well, it is artsy.
Like shabby chic.
How do you? No, not shabby chic. 50s funk.
Shabby tacky.
How do you? Somebody in here explain kitsch before I get my.
Oi.
Everybody doesn't understand and they get annoyed with me. I like kitsch, so I used to have a whole wall of like oil paintings that I got from thrift stores, you know, that people made oil paintings, and so it was like a art gallery wall, and it was all like, I guess the best way to say kitsch would be like Elvis in a rainbow tuxedo. That's kitsch, or the palm
You
tree
like
that I
in your
have,
face
that's
type
Christmas
stuff.
Huh?
You like in your face type stuff?
Kind of like just stuff that to me is entertaining. It makes me laugh, kind of thing, I guess. So, doing a wall of, you know, there are ones that are not kitschy, but like the one I sent you, Dia, is kind of kitschy. So, like my cat curtains are kitschy. There's kitsch.
No, your cat curtains are cute.
Yeah, they are cute.
Valerie says it's called vintage tacky.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Vintage
well,
tacky.
yeah,
Got
kind
it.
of.
I guess
Like
one person's way of tacky would be somebody else's
But not
way
in a
of
negative
beauty.
tacky way.
Yeah, because I love it, so it's not negative to me.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know, people that like Pottery Barn are not going to like my style.
right.
Does that make sense?
What was that that artist that did all the 4 blocks of color back in the day?
Andy
Andy
Warhol.
Warhol?
Warhol, yeah. It's kind of like that, but
Yeah.
and a lot of people I love it. I
Pop
personally-
culture, that would be pop culture.
yeah, that's true. But it
So I was thinking of just like making a wall of all like Mandie's is not tacky, right? And not Carol, I'm not saying my flamingo's tacky, but I'm saying like, you know, kitsch, like doing a whole wall
Yeah, I
of.
got it.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
Barbara's right. Got it.
I say just get an overhead projector, put you a whole bunch of pictures on it, buy you just a whole bunch of random colored drills, and then spray adhesive the wall and go to town.
There you
You know
go.
what? That's not a bad idea. That's called installation art. I kind of like that. If I had a bigger home, I would just spray these drills through the house, like in a rainbow stream, or spray them outside, and that would be funny. It'd keep the thieves away, right? Like you're gonna get drills in your eyes. I don't think that's what you were saying.
I did a mural once, Dawn, that was really, 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 really cool when I got done. It was a lot of it was mostly just glitter. I had painted over it, and the lady was like, "Well, can you just add glitter to it? And like in a spot here and a spot there." Well, the time I got done, the whole painting was glitter. She's like, "No, I took more glitter." I was like, "Oh, God bless it." Used, I think it was like a 5-gallon bucket full of glitter.
Ooh, that'd be neat too, though. Think about this. Well, you couldn't really do it quickly enough. You'd have to have many people painting, but like doing just like different designs on a wall or a canvas or something, and then just, I'm sure it's been done before. I've never seen it myself, but just shoot glitter onto it, like with a fan or something. Wouldn't that be cool? Just see what comes out.
I thought of something really cool. I think we should get a custom diamond painting done in a perfect square or a rectangle so we can divide it up equally and everybody do a part and send it around.
Oh, that'd be cool. That is a good idea.
The Sisterhood of the Traveling Diamond Painting.
That's a cute idea. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
They make 5 panels.
Oh, where you can really?
Yeah, I have a 5 panel of a Harley Davidson Eagle one that I need to do.
Huh.
Or
Very
you
cool.
can, like you can do, like she said, is the only thing about if you say, like you're saying, just get one big custom and then ship it. Somebody do a section and then ship it.
Yeah.
You have to be very careful with shipping stuff like that because you don't want the canvas to end up with like rivers, creases.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if they already have drills on them.
That's true.
Oh, yeah, it'd make bumps, huh?
Yeah, so
boo.
But there is like they do have 5 panels where
Well, maybe I just order a small one and cut it up into pieces, ship all the pieces to everyone, and everybody send the pieces back, and we put it together.
Yeah, you could do that too.
That would be cool.
Yeah, but how would you divide drills then? Come on, dear.
Well, we could
Deb's
all do a painting
Always
together.
somebody.
Deb's
You know
asking
what,
who
we could
used to hang it.
We could do little canvases though, like however many people want to do it. Like do a canvas and like I don't know, 8x10 or whatever.
Like find a theme.
Yeah, and everybody just add their stuff on it. That'd be cool. That's a really good idea, Dia. Like a conglomeration thing.
Collaboration?
Across the miles.
There you go. Yeah, like a collab.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then we just send it around, each one around until everybody's had a piece in each one, and then
Who would did he
amazing.
like auction it off to the highest bidder and then donate the money?
No, I'm keeping mine. So I'm sending 2 then.
Hey, she's real.
I'll do one for auction and one for the keep.
You know what? Now that you mentioned that, Dawn, I wanted to ask you this question. I did see your video of where you were thrifting. You know, your live you did where you were thrifting. I thought the whole point of your declutter was to get rid of stuff, and now you're out buying more stuff.
Oh my God! How dare you?
What do you mean? How dare me? I'm the one that lived through 30 days of your declutter diet, and now you're.
Somebody got called out.
Barb.
Oh, don't worry, Barb. Don't worry, Barb. One of these days, you're going to slip up, and guess what? I'll be right there to remind you.
Well, yes, I am decluttering.
She's getting rid of the stuff that she doesn't like to get stuff she likes.
I'm a shopaholic.
She's trading.
So it's an evil, never-ending cycle. It's throw it all away, then go buy more. Throw it all away, go buy more. But doing videos.
No. Honestly, what I decluttered was personal stuff. It wasn't stuff that I have for sale. Now, when I start decluttering the stuff that I have for sale, which I do need to do some because, like, I have stuff on eBay that's been sitting and that I have no faith in, and it was stuff when I was off of work that, I was off for a couple months or whatever. And so I was watching a lot of YouTube and watching a lot of different sellers and their ideas and expanding my mind and ideas as to what I would sell. And it's not my thing. It's nothing I want to sell. The stuff that I did actually list, it's like, what? Who are you? Who even are you? Because, like, automotive manuals and shit, that's not my gig. That's not who I am. I take no joy in it. I could let it sit there forever. I probably will until.
You've got a lot of automotive manuals?
No, I mean, just I was diving into stuff. You know what I mean? Or dipping.
You were trying to figure out who you were.
Yeah, well, but I mean, I've been a vintage reseller for years. It's like, why, but I was like, oh, well, there's all this money in other stuff. I've always sold purses too, current purses, but.
Just for the record, I want it to be known that I was not the only one that had noticed the behavior. Val had said here, I was thinking the same thing, Mike, and she said, I couldn't say anything because I was watching the replay, LOL. So even Valerie knew, what is this girl doing?
Agreed, and I have way too much stuff to sell, but it's always like it kind of always invigorates you to bring new blood into the.
Well, yeah, no, you're right, because Angie's on me about getting this stuff moving, and the thing is when you've got stuff like, I understand that's not moving, you've got to bring new product in to interject, maybe to get some sales going, and then they'll see other stuff. So, I mean, she's like, "What are you doing on liquidation.com?" Oh, I'm looking at the Sony headphones. I'm looking at the returns, because I know I can make money on them. And then James is excited. I'm ready to bid. And she's like, no, you got to get rid of this stuff. So I understand where you're coming from, Don. I really do.
My question since we're all pretty much resellers here.
I'm a failed one.
Let's go down the list. Who's first on my end? Well, let
me see something real quick.
Okay, do you want to go from my end, or do you want to go from what I'm looking at on the video, or do you want to go from where?
Let's ask everybody why they resell.
Okay, from the video, you want to go with Dawn being on now, or who's in the box who's
in the boxes?
Okay, who's in the box would be you, Dia.
I'm first.
Well, I'm looking from left.
I'm first.
I'm going from left to right. You want me to go from right to left?
Save me for last, because I just dumped my drills all over the damn place.
Oh, because I could go right to left, and if you want to do that,
just go which way that I'm not first.
What are we doing?
All right, then it's Dawn.
Oh my word!
Yeah.
Why?
Dawn, why are you a reseller?
Why are you a reseller? Yes.
I am a reseller because I have always been entrepreneurial. I resold even in elementary school. I would go buy blow pops and resell them at school. I grew up in an auction house. My grandfather, my dad's dad, well, both were auctioneers. Both of my grandfathers, they knew each other. That's how my parents met. They worked for the railroad. So I don't know. I mean, I was just always around reselling. My parents used to make silver and turquoise jewelry and go to craft fairs and sell it. And that's how they bought their first house. And so, yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's in my blood. I used to do trading posts in my yard, and I had, when I would run out of, when I would run out of product to trade or sell with the kids, I was telling somebody this the other day. I don't know if it was a coworker, so I didn't tell you guys the story. So there was this huge, gigantic wooden picture on our wall. It was, and I just remember being weirded out. My house was knotty pine in the inside, so it was just way too much wood. And this picture always bothered me because it was this big thing made out of wood, and it was decoupage. It was a map of Center Earth, I guess. It was Lord of the Rings, and that was in our living room, and it was always too much wood for me. So I don't know how I got it off the wall. I was about 8 years old. I don't know how I got it off the wall. It was very heavy, and I took it into the front yard and was mid-selling that thing for, like, I don't know, 25 cents or something, and my dad drove up from work. So it's just, I think it's just always been, I don't need to do it. I love vintage. I just think it's in my blood. My mom always, that was our thing. We always went thrifting together, yard selling together. It's just always been who I am. So that's it. Sorry for the long-windy response.
Cool. Well, now we're in this at 9 o'clock, I guess, or maybe we'll go a little bit past, because Angie does have to get up with Lily tomorrow for school. So we're going to move on to the next person, if that's cool with everybody.
Yes. Sorry I took so long.
No. That's all right. We need the background. I mean, it's nice to know, especially when somebody's going to buy from you. It's nice for them to know a little bit about who they're buying from, and that they're just not, just don't take it for granted that, oh, I know Don because I've seen Don over here, or I know Barb, or I know Dia, or, I know Mandie, or I know Angie. It's because of where I see them. It's nice to have a little background, to know that person is involved in it and they care. So no problem there. Next one on my screen, it looks like a bunch of colors, so that must be Barb.
Huh? What?
You're up,
Barb,
Barb.
why are you a reseller?
I don't like being told what to do. I did that in service. I'm done. And I don't need permission when to go to the bathroom. And I trust my eyes before somebody else's. Also, I make more money. And that's it.
Well, I'm going to
ask
you.
Not to get along with, so.
Can I ask you a question then? When you said, your eyes, I noticed that you have some really good stuff in your Poshmark closet, and you've got a lot of home runs in there, and you seem to pick up home runs. Did you just develop that recently, or has that been from when you were a little girl? Or do you always looking for cool stuff, or
Yeah, even when I was little, I always wanted things somebody else didn't have.
Okay.
I don't want to have what everybody else is having. I don't. I want my own. And then the perfectionist comes out and every little ding and every little scratch that can drive me nuts.
Okay. Makes sense to me.
But yeah, no, I always wanted stuff that it's one of a kind and not mass produced and not, quality stuff.
And I like your opening statement was, nobody tells me. I don't like somebody telling me what to do.
Yeah.
You know, that's a good philosophy to have.
Yeah, I'm not, I can't deal with it because I can't. I just can't because I can't. I did that when I did my service. That's it. You know what I mean?
Yep, I understand. I agree. Well, there's been a shift in the universe because Angie used to be after Barb, but she's on the end where Dia used to be, and Dia's been moved, so she's next.
I don't get that.
I don't
I'm
know how
next.
I don't know how it happened. I'm looking at the video. Next thing I know, where Angie used to be, she said, "Just make it so I'm last because I dropped my drills," and you moved from the far left to the right, almost middle. So you're up, Dia.
Okay. I'm a reseller because, like Barb said, I've never wanted to work for anyone. Growing up, my mom worked really hard all the time. My real father did not. And I had a mission in life to not become my mother. So she worked at the Goodwill once upon a time, actually the Salvation Army. Yeah, the Goodwill, but mainly the Salvation Army, and we would get to go through the back of this stuff, and we'd get to keep whatever we wanted as a payment, for tagging stuff. So I guess that's where I picked up the whole reselling thing, and then I got into jewelry because I wanted like a retirement plan, and like precious jewelry and stuff, can resell really good.
Mm-hmm.
Costume jewelry just came by stance, and I ended up having too much jewelry. And one day I woke up and I was just like, I'm just going to open a Poshmark account up. And I opened it up and made a lot of money within the first month of opening up Poshmark. And I was like, oh, this sounds fun. And I ended up just doing it full time.
Cool. I have to admit, out of all those people that I know that do Poshmark, it's including myself and Angie, and Barb. There's Carol. There's a bunch of other people. I'd have to put you right up there at the top of the. If you were to put it as like a mountain, I'd have to put you up right there up at the top of the mountain with quite a few other ones that I consider to be awesome Poshmark. Not just ambassadors, but sellers. I mean, your closet is just like, I'm envious of your closet.
I have slacked off of Poshmark so much, is unbelievable.
But I mean, when you went through it to redo all those pictures, I mean, that shows me it's more than just, ooh, I can make some money. There's some dedication there. Either that, or you were like, oh, what is it, OCCD or whatever?
Yeah, I like my pictures to match, but they don't match right now, which is fine with me. It's kind of like the business model. You know how a company has a logo for a few years, or like outside of a can is the same color for several years, and it's kind of stale. It's not eye-catching anymore. So I'll go through and whatever is not sold, instead of taking the listing down or changing a few keywords, I'll just take new pictures. And I normally end up selling that item if I just change the cover picture or something to something different. I went through stages of like the marble, and then everybody was doing plants, and I went through like flowers in the background to a mirrored image where there was a mirrored image of the piece of jewelry reflecting on the bottom. And then I went from the mirror image to colored mirror images with silk, and then to confetti, and then now just to white.
Well, you're just trying to brand Immortal Hourglass. That's all you're trying to do. And sooner or later, you'll settle on something, and then that's how everybody's going to know you. And I think it's I really believe it's by the quality of your pictures. I mean, that's why I send you my stuff. I mean, I've got to step my game up. So you set the example, I mean, actually, I think you and Carol and Barb and a few other people have set the bar kind of high. you know, if anybody coming in, I mean, I would definitely, if anybody's watching this when it reloads, go to Poshmark and check out Barb's. Barb, is your store going on Grumpy?
Yeah.
I can't. Okay, yeah, that's right. Go on Grumpy. Immortal Hourglass is Dia's. Angie's is Lillian's Gifts. Mine's gonna be Butt. You know, I mean, go check them out, and you can see the different levels of. Because mine's like a lower class closet. I just try to organize it. But
mine's like ghetto. Mine's ghetto class.
Well, we gotta have that somewhere.
I sell on eBay and I refuse to advertise my eBay store because of.
I mean, but the point I'm making is what the reselling that Dia's doing is, you know, you can learn from that. So, you know, not every model's perfect, but you can learn from all of them, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I use Poshmark to get rid of the stuff I can't unload on eBay. I'll be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, and I think that on Poshmark, I don't know, the ones that are selling here, would you agree that there's a little bit I don't want to say a higher class, I want to say a more discerning shopper that knows they're after a certain item and they're going to get it no matter what, but they want to know that what they're getting is the genuine deal.
What I think on Poshmark is that Poshmark has actually, I think, changed their business model. They, you know, had ads and stuff for like Louis Vuitton for like $200, you know, and then so we got a whole bunch of people now in Poshmark that are lowballing you on good quality items, and what happens is somebody will be hurting for the money, and somebody will take the lowball offer. And I think Poshmark overall has gotten a bad rap here lately, especially for the lowballs and stuff. Because now you can bundle people's stuff for them and make them an offer, and their algorithms are funny. You got to share for your stuff to be seen. I think it's a lot of work, to be honest with you. Poshmark is I just almost assume open up an eBay account.
Yeah, well, I have my views about eBay to dealing with one of my usernames, but other than that, eBay is a good platform, but I think it's being flooded from other angles. Carol, real quick in the chat, Carol says, Dia has great pictures. Mine is awful. Laugh a lot. Carol, your pictures are not awful. And I'm going to tell you what, anybody following us on the reload, Bargainshopping, you need to check her out on Poshmark, and the lady right below her, Etc. Emporium, a.k.a. Valerie. She said, yes, I have repeat customers who request items on Posh. You need to go check her out too, because her closet is just, I love the way the layout is. Y'all have got, you know, the thing is I think the closets are an extension of each person. You know, it's an extension of, I mean, either you take it seriously or you don't, and sometimes that's fine. That's a cool thing. Sometimes people like it a little jumbled or looking a little different, and I think that's the uniqueness.
I said whatever's eye-catching to you, try to mimic it. When you're shopping online for stuff for you, whatever picture catches your eye as an individual, try to mimic it, because then you'll like what you're doing. If you don't like what you're doing, you're not going to be good at it. Plain and simple.
Well, it's just like and that's good advice even for the diamond painting. You know, you do what catches your eyes. I mean, in the beginning, like Angie said, you know, when she first started, before she really got into it and following it, she ordered this picture, this lily she's doing. It's a square diamonds. And what does she tell you now? Every time we've been on Thursday, I hate squares. You know, I mean, you've got to experiment to learn. And then when you find what you like and you're good at, what do? It's only way I know how to say it: foot to the metal to the pedal, balls to the wall. You go full bore. You go all the way. I mean, you either put yourself all the way in it or you don't do it. If that makes sense.
Can I interject real quick? Just say something about what I said about Poshmark.
Sure.
Okay. I don't mean to, like when I said I dumped my junk there, it doesn't mean that it's, I mean, that was on the onset of Poshmark. I don't think Poshmark is a junky site. There's a lot of closet cleaners, yes, but there are a lot of closet cleaners on eBay. eBay's just been around for, 25 years or whatever. So I don't mean to sound insulting.
No,
people,
I don't think it was.
I mean, I sell on Poshmark, but I put less effort, I guess, there. That's all. That's all I'm saying. I don't mean to. I mean,
Yeah,
there are many people that are very professional and sell their items there for a lot of money.
I think we understood you. And as far as using the word junk, I mean, how many times have you guys heard me, either in conversation or seen it in a chat, where I say, I got to sell my junkage? It's
the thing
it's
is,
just a term. It's a general term. It's either that or tonnage. I mean, so I just say, no, I got to make the moolah or the loot. I got to sell my junkage. To me, I mean, it's just instead of going through the list. But we get up to the 9 o'clock hour. I know we're going to have to go a little bit past. I don't want Angie to talk, but we need to get to Mandie, because I know Mandie tried the reselling, but she does other things. But I'd be interested in hearing.
I want to say something just really, really quick, Mike.
Okay, go ahead.
Because there are so many platforms and a lot of people cross-list, it's okay to put your junkage on one site, because you fall in love with one site and you treat that better than you treat anything else.
Exactly.
It's just human nature.
No, exactly. That's a good point.
Yeah.
And when you do cross post, make sure whatever platform it sells on, you remove it from the other platforms that you're selling on, so you don't get dinged. That's just the only bit of advice I give anybody, because I got popped once because I forgot to take it down off of eBay when I sold it on Posh.
Yeah, you only get that if you sell on eBay, though, because that's the one good thing about Etsy.
Yeah.
Etsy and Poshmark, you don't get dinged. It's like, sorry, I don't have it anymore, and they're like,
you can cancel without a penalty, but you cancel on eBay. So I learned, and that's a follow-up advice. But Mandie, hey Angie, can you click on Mandie? Look at her truck.
Done with the black.
Look at the black. She's done with it, guys.
Wow.
Go, girl.
Wow.
Man, you rocked it, Mandie.
I'm on the little pretty blues.
Wow. That's a lot of black.
That was a lot of black, girl.
I'm so glad I'm done with all that.
Oh my gosh, man. So, Mandie, I know you tried reselling. I've seen some videos.
Yeah.
You say it's not for you, and that's fine. Reselling is not for everybody, just like homeschooling is not for everybody, or, being a stay-at-home mom is not for everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's okay. It's cool. But during your reselling, what was the reason for you to give it a try?
The reason why I decided that I wanted to give it a try was because I've always done whatever I can to make money, especially being in school now. But my whole life, like, I've always done things. I call myself a mother hustler because I do whatever I need to, if it's cleaning houses or and there's some things I'll still keep a lookout for and do, like small level reselling, but not anything big, because I just don't have the patience for it. I think on some level, I'm pretty sure I have OCD, so I have to have everything pretty neat. And I don't know. I just like to, like, if I go clean an apartment or do some move outs or make readies or whatever for, a property owner, I can make that money within, I know when I can get paid. With reselling, it's a little more uncertain, and I don't have the patience for it right now, because I don't know. I like knowing I have control over when I can make money,
But that's what it's all about, right?
Yeah, and I agree with what Barb said too. Is I don't want to work for people. I don't like people telling me when I can go to the bathroom.
When to eat lunch.
When to eat lunch. When to take a break because I need a dang break, and because I'm a hard worker. I don't take breaks all day, every day. I know some people have that problem at work. I will work really hard until I have to force myself to take a break. But It just wasn't for me. I honestly really love the idea of reselling. I think it would be cool if I could do it on the level, and that was my problem is the OCD. If I could do it on the level to where I had my shelves and I had everything organized, because I've seen so many people do it. If I could do it to where it would be visually pleasing to me, I would love to do it. Because I could be patient with the things that take forever to sell or take a little longer. And that is such a smart idea, Dia, about taking a fresh picture of something that's not selling.
Yeah, refresh it.
So
Companies
smart.
do it all the time.
Yes, they do. Good job.
So Mandie, if you developed an inventory system or a way to store, then you're saying you might give it another shot.
Yeah, figure out how to do it to where it didn't take over so many parts. Like if I had a dedicated area to have it in, like if I could figure it out in the garage or something.
Okay,
My
I get
advice for a new time reseller is, I know this is like adding competition and like fish in the water, but there's a big enough sea for all the fishies. So I would suggest don't do clothes. I know Dawn loves purses and stuff, but until you get your feet soaking wet, I would just personally tell a new time reseller to start with jewelry.
And see, that's
To be
something
honest
else.
with you, it takes up less room. You don't have to wash it in the wash machine, dry it, fold it, worry about, trying to find this humongous coat that's buried somewhere. Or, you can get those little totes, at Walmart. What are they called, guys? The little 3-drawer plastic clear things or whatever. Start with one of those, and you have all the control in the world about how you want to store the jewelry, and it's tiny. It can be out of your way.
Yeah.
I would say though, for fee purposes, I'd start on Poshmark.
Yeah.
Because you want to get. I always told the kids when they were going to start to resell, the main objective is the dead presidents. When you start seeing the green come in, that's when you get excited. You throw a few more irons in the fire. Don't start filling the fire up with a bunch of irons, and then all of a sudden you don't see none of that green rolling in or them dead presidents, because that's the driving factor. Yeah. I mean, even if all it was $1 was your profit, you earned that $1. You earned that.
Exactly.
You worked hard for that. Then when you holding that green in your hand, then you're like, okay, what do I do now? And then you move forward. So, but if you jump right into eBay, oh my God, nowadays you're going to get hit with, because you can get carried away with listing, because everybody will tell you, you got to list. Well, when you reach over that 100 free or 50 free auctions, guess what? Now you're into fees, and then you're going to have
fees. You can have it on Etsy, right?
Yeah.
But Etsy
yeah, that's true.
I got a question for y'all.
Okay.
Would you rather have a whole bunch of things that make a little bit of profit, or the big things that make a big profit? One or two of the big things.
The little bit of profit is your learning curve. You gotta start somewhere.
Yeah.
So you rather lose a little and gain more.
This is my philosophy. Okay, think about we're going to say Walmart, just because they're one of the biggest supermarkets here. They have stuff that you can pick up for $1. They also have stuff that you can pick up for a few grand.
Mm-hmm.
I would never, ever, ever tell any reseller to focus their attention directly into one certain category of like low end or high end anything, because there's so many people out there, and you want to be versatile, but you don't want to be flooded, but you want everybody to come to your shop and be like, oh, there's something here for me.
Right.
Kind of think of yourself as that snack bar, going out of Walmart or something. They have the sodas, the chips, the peanuts, everything under the sun is right there. And it's easy accessible. You're a business. Just because Hellsberg Diamonds, they have cheap stuff too that's affordable, but they also have stuff that they want your first kid for.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for
I
the
like that
beginners,
analogy.
don't invest too much money and then get burned.
Yeah, I would invest a little bit amount of money into it. I wouldn't, to be honest, like if you start off on jewelry, I wouldn't start off spending no more than $500 to get your feet in the water. And make your money back and then buy new product and see if it's for you.
And keep that same money
Now
that you
that
started with
paparazzi.
rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would set yourself a limit. I would be like, say you set back $500. And it's like, okay, I have to turn this $500 into 1,000. And just have a goal. Like, this is what this needs to turn into.
And then before you
Because if not, you're going to get frustrated.
Well, and you know what they also tell you, the gurus will tell you is take that money and invest that money right back into the business. And I tell you what, if you don't pay yourself first out of that, because you can always, if say you started out with $100 and you made 500, there ain't nothing wrong with you taking 100 or 200 bucks out of that, and then taking that 300 that's left over and reinvesting that. Always make sure you pay yourself, or you pay, because if you're not paying yourself, which I learned this from somebody here, if you're not paying yourself and you're just putting the money back into the business, you're not really
What's the point of doing it?
So, that's what I do now is, as I sell stuff on Posh, I tell them, hey, make the direct deposit. I pay myself. And then, because I've got enough inventory, of course. But I mean, for people that are starting out, they always tell you, oh, throw it back in the business, all 100% of it. Bull. You need to pay yourself first.
Yeah, because then you're always working. I do mine in thirds. I do one business money, one me money, one house money. I do mine in thirds. That way, you're not working for free, because then technically you will be.
Then you'll get burnt out.
All right. Now,
really fast. You need to reward yourself. Go buy yourself something that you've always wanted, and then be like, oh, don't forget, I need to get new stock too. So it's all a mathematical game.
I wish I would have known like all of you guys when I was doing but I would never do that again. That was just too big of stuff. I think the jewelry is smart.
Yeah, but once again, jewelry is tricky.
It is tricky.
We will tell you none of that paparazzi nonsense, because we will come over your house and smack you in the back of the head.
She said, smack you in the back of the head like Gibbs.
The thing with reselling jewelry.
Yeah, boy, Gibbs.
Hey, Mandie, I'll tell you this. It's the best advice I could give you if you ever wanted to resell jewelry. Pick up stuff that you wouldn't mind wearing.
That's smart. But
because you can pick up clothes all day long to resell, doesn't mean you can fit them.
Right. Then you have to say, like, is he standing behind me, isn't he?
If you get stuck with it, you won't be pissed.
Yeah.
Isn't he? That always said he's standing behind me, isn't he?
That's what I do with purses and vintage, though, too, you guys. I buy stuff. Well, I went through a phase where I was buying, like, tech and videotape, blank shit, whatever, sporting goods, whatever. I'm not going to use that. I'll just redonate. That's fine. But even with purses and things like that, don't buy anything. This is my thing. Is like, don't buy it if you think you're not attracted to it yourself. A, you'll have no joy in selling it. B, if you get stuck with it, you're going to be upset.
Yep.
Right?
That makes
so
sense.
just, sell what you like. That's the best.
Converse with the people that you feel like you could ask them questions, like, anybody in the group, or you're seeing somebody else, or you're following them, or you're friends with them. Just ask them, hey, what do you think of this? Or how do you, I mean, no, I don't think anybody in here would tell you exactly, here's what you need to do. I mean, I know for me, I would always share my experience, what I learned,
Right.
because, man, I hit the wall many times. So, my big thing though is I'm always trying to find a way to cut down on my fees. I mean, I know I'm going to have them, but there's got to be a way that I can reduce that hit so I have a little more profit. Because I know certain selling platforms will charge you, and some don't. Some do a monthly, or some do a quarter. Or I think, doesn't Etsy do them like you pay them for like 3 months at a time, or something like that?
It's 20 cents a listing per month.
For 4 months.
For 4 months, and then what after the 4 months? Does it cost to get it back to the 20 cents?
Yes, same, stays the same.
Oh, all right.
Etsy
All right.
is very low fees, but Etsy is like, for me, it doesn't work. I don't know.
I used to sell
But,
well
you know,
on Etsy when I took care of it. I don't take care of it anymore. So it's kind of like one of
No,
the things I need to let go, you know?
this is another advice I'd give a new reseller, y'all. Like, if y'all know somebody that's wanting to resell, is that you're not going to be perfect. Your stuff's not going to look professional. Your storage is not going to be how you want it. Nothing is going to be exactly how you want it when you first start out. You can't look to somebody else and be like, well, why can't I do that? Then you're going to stop doing it. Plain and simple. You're not going to be perfect. Not to yourself and not to other people.
But some of us takes us years to get where we got and figuring out what we figured out. And some of us didn't have this community or came across this community later in life, or
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just
All right.
remember, when you wake up, you're not perfect. It's a new day. Try something different.
No, that's true. It's 9/11. We've gone a little bit over 9. I want Angie to get her able to get in and say why she resells, and
Yes.
then we don't need to know why I resell. We don't need to
Well,
know why I resell. So
It can go over a little bit. Lily forgot she had to take a shower.
oh, well, then can I go
I thought
real
you were
quick
going
and
to
tell
say she
why
had
I
to take it.
can,
I thought you were
can
going
I
to say
go
she had to take it down.
can I go real quick, Angie, to tell why I resell?
Yeah, that's fine, but I'll leave it on
And then
me
just, yeah,
while.
leave it on you. Okay. So everybody knows I worked through high school and 20 years in the military, and then I worked at the Dodge Chrysler Plymouth at the time dealerships in Jeep. So I've always worked for somebody. I enjoyed the military, and the dealership was a fun job. The stuff I did in high school was just to make a buck so I could put gas in my car and I could go out with my friends. But along the way, I developed a work ethic. When I fell off then when I got introduced to eBay was through my mother-in-law, my second wife, her mom, Sandy, Grandma Sandy. We got a thing in the mail about eBay, and then she came to visit us on her way back from visiting the census place in Utah for or what is it, ancestry-like records and stuff. She came back through California. We were in California, and she was telling us about how she was selling old game stocks like maps to Dungeons and Dragons, like just the maps, and they were selling for like $100. And people were selling pieces of paper for $10, and we thought, oh wow, okay, we need to do something. So I was still working at the dealership, and we were selling a little bit here and there. And then I got into it heavy on eBay when I fell off of a truck at work and I broke my right shoulder. So while I was on workman's comp, I got just enough from workman's comp to pay the house, but not to pay anything else. So I said, I got to do something. So I started out with 100 cell phone booster antennas. Does anybody remember those stupid little gold things that they used to sell on TV? You put it in your cell phone and it would give you a great, well, I spent my last $100 and I bought a lot of them. There was the last $100 in the bank and I bought a whole bunch of them and they sold like crazy and I was making some money with them. So I thought, hey, let me try some other stuff. So that was it. And then when I got done with the therapy and it was ready to go back to work, I looked at my wife and I said, you know what? We're doing pretty good. I'm tired of taking orders from somebody. I'm tired of some guy controls my life. If I'm gonna fail, I can fail on my own without the help of an employer. Because you never know when they're gonna lay off people. You know, last in, first to go type thing. No matter how good you are, and you never know that. So we started going full-time reselling. We sold on eBay full-time hard. We sold out at the Denials Farmers Market. And when I sold on eBay, it wasn't. I started out small with the cell phone boosters, but then I found that I was selling like more stuff that I had around the house. I was selling motorcycle parts. I was doing all the heavy stuff. And that's when I realized, you know what? I don't need to be selling the heavy stuff. I want to go for volume. So hence Dia talking, or somebody had asked a question. You asked the question, Mandie. Do you want to go for the lower priced item or the higher priced item? Mine was I wanted volume. So whatever gave me the high volume sell, that's what I went with. If it was buying in bulk, an item that would sell for $10 and it cost me $2, then I bought up all the $2 widgets I could find. And I would push those and sell those until they were all gone. If I happened across an item that would sell for, I don't know, I used to sell swords, real fighting katanas, battle ready to, you could kill people.
I want to say something about Mike said about low cost and high volume.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Let me show you something real quick. We have these mats.
Let's see.
Oh, let me see. I can't see.
Can you put it on Barb?
It's on.
Can you zoom out, Barb?
No, we can't. These are like mats, gaming mats. You put the cards here.
Yeah.
It's for one of those, you know, card collectors and whatever that called.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Fantasy, yeah. So I have about 50 a dollar pop, and they sell for 15.
Yeah.
So that's, yeah.
And that's what we would do. We would just move up the chain. But the thing is now I'm back to the volume, to the small, because of my situation. If it wasn't for my daughter to do my shipping for me, nothing would get sold. But the reason for the wanting to resell, becoming a reseller, was because it was like I was making 24, depending on the dealership, $24 to $26 an hour flat rate, turning a wrench, and I was good, and I made a lot of money. I mean, my ex will tell you, we did real good. But then, and I had not anticipated falling and breaking my shoulder, but I watched a lot of guys getting whacked. You know, they were getting their walking papers and I was like, wow, is that ever going to happen to me? Could that happen to me? I'm the old guy. So, like I said, I talked to her and I said, you know what? If I'm going to fail, if we're going to starve, and then it's going to be because of something that I've done or we've done as a team. You know, I'm not putting my life and my livelihood in somebody else's hands anymore.
Right.
I'm taking control. And yes, was it scary? Yeah, because when the workman's comp stopped, it was like it was game on. There wasn't that check for the house. I ended up having to sell my house. Of course, my dad passed away. When Dad passed, Mom was like, somebody needs to be in the house because it's down there empty. And so we said, okay. So we sold my house, and we moved back down in there and lived there to keep, you know, people from vandalizing and doing things and keeping the lawn cut and all. And then from there, we just worked out of there. But it was like, you know, there were still bills. So it became real. And that's the thing, is you got to have enough confidence in yourself to say, no matter what, no matter how bad it looks or how discouraging it can look. I mean, there's a time that you got to call it quits. There is a time when, if it's just not happening, you know, you don't want to put yourself any further in the hole. You know what I'm saying? Or dig your ditch even deeper where you can't get out. But, you know, there's always time to like hang in there and see what's happening. That's where Dia was saying. You start out with a little bit of money, you make some, and then you can put some back into business, or do like her, the thirds, you know, her, the business, and then the house, and then it'll work. But yeah, me, I it's like I know I can go anywhere. God willing, if I was walking, trust me, if I was walking and had my van, and I had a van, a big delivery van, I would not be stuck here in this house. I'd be out going all over the place, man. Doing like what I wanted to do was go state to state and do some thrifting and selling, and you know. But I mean, I can do that. I could do that because I have a retirement. Without it, you know, I mean, it would be a bit difficult. But that's the dream, is to get a motorhome and pack everybody in it. The kids, and all. Lily, James, Angie, Bella, even the hamster, and say, let's hit the road, man. Let's go see things and let's go make some money. I think that would be so cool.
It would be.
But enough on me. Angie?
Yeah, I want to hear what Angie's.
You want to click on you, Angie, so we can see that Lily?
And you'd be like, I'm reselling just to get rid of my father's hoard.
I want to see that Lily that you're working on, Angie.
Well, first of all, I don't sell my dad's crap.
You know what I mean?
Oh, no. We don't say crap. We say junkage.
It was a joke.
I sell. I mean, okay, so this is what happened. I wasn't reselling. I dabbled here and there in eBay a little bit. Then Dad started the knife site, and I sold knives. I actually worked from the age 15 all the way up until I had my daughter when I was 32. And believe it or not, I liked going to work. Especially after I had my daughter. Now, the thing is my goal, always worked in clothing retail. So I know fashion, I know clothing retail. And that's what I liked about it. I liked helping people dress to impress. I liked helping people find an outfit or a dress for a gala, or, you know, things like that. I enjoy putting outfits together. Hence, that's why I sell clothes on Poshmark. I like selling clothes. A lot of people, you'll hear a lot of resellers, they don't like selling clothes. I like selling clothes. I'm just now dabbling into jewelry, but I like more of the brooch side of the jewelry instead of the other stuff. So I look for a lot of brooches. They're just easier to take pictures and easier to list. I worked until I gave birth to my daughter. Then after 6 weeks, I went back, and I actually was working for a place called Palais Royal / Bells. And I wanted to become an assistant manager, but the DM and the other manager would push me back. So I ended up going and working for Avenue, which is a plus size resale shop. And I went in as a co-manager, meaning the next step would be a manager. And that's what I always wanted to do, is I wanted to manage my own store. Not only that, I worked 2 jobs. I also worked at the bowling alley where I met my husband. I was a shift leader there, lane attendant. I was a party host, and then I decided to take over the leagues. So I became a league coordinator. So I worked there as well. I then became a manager. It wasn't long. I went like January 10th. I was a co-manager. And then in April, I became a store manager because the store manager never came back to work. And so I got promoted really fast. Well,
which store was that at, hon?
Avenue.
I was here for that, wasn't I?
Yeah, Lily was not even. Oh gosh,
she was just.
Lily was born. Yeah, you came in the store. She was
like 2 or 3 weeks old.
She was born in November. She was like 3 months old. And then I was working 60 plus hours a week and getting paid for 45.
Yeah.
And of course, at that time, I had postpartum depression. I was dealing with being at work and not being with my kid. And I was like, I can't do this anymore. So I ended up going and working for Sam's. Trust me, I worked everywhere in Katy. And so I worked for Sam's and I worked it as membership. And so I would take people's pictures and I liked working there. And then they were messing with my hours. I said, well, I need to work less hours, or I need to work this type of hours. I got to be home for my kid, so on and so forth. Again, I was still fighting postpartum depression. And then I went back to Palais Royal. They were calling me back. I need you. I need you. I need you. And so I went back there. Well, what stopped me from working was I went to go and help my dad. I was gone for a month. And I came back to Palais Royal. Now, the new manager, or the manager that was there, said, yeah, go ahead. You've got your position when you get back, and you'll have your hours. You can still work the same hours, blah, blah, blah. Well, I come back and there's a new manager.
Oh, Lord.
And she was telling me I would have to refill. I would have to do an application again, so on and so forth. And I fought it and I won my unemployment case. Needless to say, but then I decided, you know what? I need to stay home with my kid. So from the time she was about, I would say 6 months, 18 months to about 4 years old. No, 5 years old. When she went into kindergarten, I was a stay-at-home mom. I did put her in daycare a couple of days during the week so I could have mommy time. It's nice to have mommy time.
Oh, yeah.
But I didn't want to be gone from her that long, you know? So I was like, okay, I can handle the two days a week or whatever. And then James started working he was working for Marriott. He wasn't making a lot of money. And then he started working for the oil and gas industry. And he started making more than what he was making. So it was cool. I didn't have to work. And then all of a sudden, they would put him on furlough. They would take 10% of his wages. And we needed the income. Mama wasn't doing anything. I wasn't making anything on my website. I said, I'm going to go back. I told James, I said, Lily's back in school. I want to go back to work. And so I ended up working for Cato as an assistant manager. So they were messing with my hours. And I was like, I got to do something other than clothing retail. And I quit my job, gave 2 weeks notice. I was on a week going, okay, well, I'm going to get paid. I need to find another job. I started working for PetSmart. I love that job. I worked there for full time. I was head cashier. It wasn't clothing retail. It was pet retail. And who doesn't want to look at furry faces all day long and get licked all day long? Who doesn't want to do that?
Right.
And then I was like, well, you know, I'm going to start dabbling. So I did start. Dad, it was when all the MSP auctions started and everything, and he was starting to resell, and I was like, oh, this can be cool. I was starting to watch a bunch of resellers, and I'm like, well, I can do this. I can get back on eBay. And my thing was I went full bore, and I got burned out. So I know what Dee is saying. I got burned out. I didn't want to do it anymore. I get burned out now just doing Poshmark. And now that I'm home full time, I look at my death pile going, oh my gosh, I got a list. And I don't list. The same thing with YouTube. I got to do video, and I don't do video. I like the reselling aspect of I have extra money. If I wanted to go get my nails done, I could get my nails done. If I wanted to go to Goodwill and buy my daughter clothing, or if I wanted, I could do whatever. I could do whatever I want. And I know if push came to shove, if James said, okay, Angie, you got to figure out something, you have to go back to work. I mean, I do take care of Dad. And I do get paid enough to be able to pay what I have to pay. And when I get a sale on Poshmark, I'm excited.
Do you consider yourself a full-time reseller?
Yes, I do. Because that's when I go full bore, I'm full bore. Dad will tell you. This is what happens to me though. I get so tired of listing and taking pictures and writing listings, but what'll happen is I'll get a wild hair up my butt or the fire lit under my butt, and I will draft my listings, take my pictures, and I will work 8 hours a day for 7 days.
Hey, Jeremy, what's up, brother?
So that's how I do
Jeremy.
it. Hi, Jeremy. You
Hi,
need to
Jeremy.
come in and oh yeah, but that's 7 o'clock. Yeah, he's in California too.
Maybe we can swing it one day if like he's got a short day at work or something.
Yeah,
Jeremy, are you single? Jeremy's in California.
Yeah.
Hey, Jeremy.
Run, Jeremy.
Oh
Run,
no.
Jeremy. Jeremy, run, brother, run.
Run, yeah.
Run, Jeremy.
Put on those Nikes, buddy.
Don't look back, bro. Just
I
kidding.
agree with Mike.
Oh,
Don't
just
do
kidding.
that.
Just
We're about to
kidding.
get off, and I finally fixed my camera so y'all can see what I'm doing.
Oh, look, you've gotten a lot done, girl.
You know what? Though Angie's made a good point though about the burnout and all that, like Dia did. But the thing is when, or really what I wanted to say was when Dia said you consider yourself full time or part time. I don't buy that full time part time crap like the gurus go. Well, if you're only dabbling in it, it's a hobby. Bull. You still got to.
No, there's a difference. There is
You're
a
making
difference.
money and
There's
you have
some
to
people who list 1 or 2 items a month.
Right, but what I'm saying though,
You're making money and you have to report to Uncle Sam that is
if you're making money, you got to report it. That's right. But I mean,
That's
if you're
not
taking a
right.
picture and writing the listen, that's work.
Well, and I consider me going and sourcing. You got to find the product. You got to find the inventory. You are the CEO. You are the VP. You are the merchandiser.
Head
You are
bottle washer.
marketer. I mean, you're everything. When you are running your own business and you are reselling, you're the whole thing. You're not working for a big box company. You're not working for the man. So I consider it full time. Do I do it every single day? No, I don't. Do I do
don't
it
either.
every single month? No, there's times I'll go 6 months without listing, still make sales, but then I'm like, I look at that death pot because it grows. Every week it grows because I'm going and I'm sourcing because
because of the philosophy you have to add new stuff.
But see, people don't
stuff out. You've got to have something new. I mean, you have to.
But like with me, I don't have the luxury of going out every day. I don't have the luxury. And there could be 2 weeks I can go without going and sourcing, and all I'm doing is running errands, getting medicine for Dad, or so I consider myself having 2 full-time jobs, 3 full-time jobs, because I'm also a mother and I'm a wife.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
I didn't mean to get nobody bent out of shape now. Come on.
No, I get excited because I'm not out of shape. I just get very excited because
hey, I'm out of shape. I need to run.
People, we ain't going to talk about out of shape. I don't run, I'll roll.
For me, it's when I hear these guys on YouTube saying, you know, if you've got a regular job and you're doing this on the side, then it's just a side hustle. You're not a business. It's not work. You're not full time. You're not part time. And it's like belittling the person that's trying to get to start. Maybe that's the only way they can start.
I think it's a mentality more than anything. I think if someone considers themselves a part-time reseller, it's more of a mentality. It's not like, hey, I can live off this if I really wanted to.
Now,
Yeah.
can I live off my reselling? No, but one of these days I will.
Dwayne says
You could if you wanted to.
Dwayne said he still
Yeah.
hadn't got damn paintings. Angie? Still haven't got my
Dwayne, you
damn
have to be here next week. We're holding you to it. So.
Okay, so what I would do, Dwayne, is I would go ahead and I would try to have you contact the seller or the place where you got them. Send an email, because I'm actually doing a review for a company.
February 7th he ordered that. But that was still during the Chinese New Year, right?
Yeah, but
It still should have got here, right? When were they shipping out? The 14th?
I would go ahead and call the company, because I called mine and they said that, hey, it's taken some people 45, 50, 60 days before they even got their paintings, especially when they're coming from China.
That's crazy,
That's
though.
why I tell y'all, buy a bunch, because you're going to wait. But again, I'm not.
Dwayne should have got him. Dwayne should have got him by now. That's crazy.
What I would do is I would email the company, because I think he said he got him from New Frog. I would email the company. Oh no, if I'm spending money, I don't care if they're just $3, $4 paintings. If I'm spending my hard-earned money, I'm calling the company. I did that. I sent an email to the company, one of the companies today that I'm doing a review for. And I'm like, look, this is going to be part of your review. I'm just letting you know.
He said New Frog, and so that's who he got him from.
Yeah, New Frog,
All right,
I'm surprised. New Frog is pretty fast. You need to get a hold of them, because I've gotten my New Frogs within 2.5, maybe 3 weeks at the most.
Can I say something on behalf of the part-time resellers?
Sure.
That sounded like.
Say it.
Sure.
We're waiting for you to say something.
It's sure. There was a bunch of dead air space waiting on you.
I know. I was just kidding. I love to resell. I love to find stuff that, I don't want just to go to waste, and somebody may, let me put it to you from a buyer standpoint, because I'm a collector. So I don't mind somebody buying something for 50 cents, okay, and selling it to me for $100. Good for you. You found what I wanted. Back in the old days, we'd have to go look everywhere. You couldn't find what you wanted, right? So I don't care if I want to look for something, if I want something for a collection or whatever. I think reselling is great. I don't mind it. I mean, I don't mind somebody making money off me to get what I want, so I don't have to put the footwork out there. I don't have to, back then, I used to have to go everywhere. I'd go out of town looking for something. So I think the internet is an amazing selling platform as a buyer. So, yeah, for me, that's great. So I don't see why people, get pissed.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's like,
I've seen a post on Facebook where a girl had left the tags on a Goodwill shirt. Somebody had bought it, and it was her first sale apparently, and she accidentally left the tags on from Goodwill, and she got a 1-star review.
Oh my!
Oh no!
Well, now that 1-star wasn't fair.
I mean, if you want to buy it, that's what you're looking for. You're paying for somebody's time, their gas, their, looking up the comps listing, all that stuff. That all takes time. It takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
So,
hi, Carly.
I can't stand.
Carly's in here, Angie.
Hey, Carly.
Hi, Carly.
Yes, on behalf of the part-time resellers, Yeah, I will never do this. Well, maybe I'd love to open some thrift stores. That would be my dream. I would love to retire from my job. I work at a job. That's, I'm not going to apologize for it. It is what it is. But I love reselling above all. I don't like listing. So I guess I don't love reselling. I would like to, if I was a full-time reseller, I would hire a lister for sure. Even as a part-time reseller, I've tried to.
They have virtual resellers. They have they call them virtual assistants, that you can take the picture, give them the name of the product. They write you send them the picture, you give them the name of the product. They do the title, the research, write the description, send it back.
Yeah, but
no, can they just come out with a system?
I like doing the middle part. I like the research. I don't like packing. I don't like packaging, storing. I don't mind the actual listing part. I hate taking the pictures. That's part of the thing, especially on clothes. I hate clothes. I hate clothes.
What I want is a program that can list to make listing so much faster on all the systems, where you just upload your pictures once, do your description once, and it automatically lists it to Etsy, Poshmark, eBay, everywhere else.
Sellhound, one word, but it's only on the Apple device right now. They're working on the. I just downloaded their free app. I was going to give them a try.
Yeah, what is it called?
You let me know how it goes.
It's called Sellhound. You send them the picture. You give them what they do is let them know the platform. From what I read, you give them the picture and the name of the product, and I guess you tell them they do the research, they do the comping, they write the listing, the title, the description, the price, and then I guess you let them know what the shipping or however you're going to do that. They incorporate that all in the listing, and then they post it for you.
Yeah, and how much?
That's what I was going to ask.
Right now it's a trial. I'm on a trial. You get two. I don't know if it's 2 listings a week or 2 listings a day. Right now it's on a trial. It's in beta.
I love research. I love the research part myself.
I want to read these 2 comments from Dwayne because they're very important to what Dawn had said about finding the part for the item for 50 cents and then them selling it to you for 100 and all that. He said, unfortunately, not everyone thinks that way, Dawn. Too much entitlement. I agree with that 100%.
Me too.
That is actually a factual error. The next comment he made is, well, I feel sorry for my brother here because he's working his ass off. It says, I worked 13 hours today. My reselling is suffering. I am at 102 hours since Monday. Nobody in their right mind should have to put in a 102-hour week.
You have to pay bills, yeah.
I mean, at work. That's insane. Of course, I know what Dwayne does for a living, so I know that they must be compensating him well enough. He's very valuable. He does that IT, electronic calibration, the equipment that people rely on to be right. And he's very good at what he does. So he says, yes, I am part-time.
Yeah, but even my job, I can't replicate the money I make at work reselling unless I had a ginormous thrift store like the one I go to. Then I could. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And I'm a single person with, just me. That's it. So I have to.
It's not just you.
No, I'm saying, no, well, it is just me. Financially, it is just me.
You got Kitty. You got one kitty.
No, I'm saying White Kitty's not bringing in any dough.
No, but it needs to eat.
I wish she would.
Give me some food.
Yeah, she wants food. I have to go to work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what?
I mean, my job is on behalf of that part-time resellers. My job is not bad. hate it sometimes, and I have to take a break here and there.
I'll tell you what's really sad. It's not so much the buyer copping an attitude because the person found it for 50 cents, or like Angie said, or who was it? Angie said the girl, her first item she sold on Posh had the Goodwill sticker on it. And she got a 1-star rating. That's bull. Okay. It's not so much that I see, because, like I said last week and on my show, what do? I got a lot of time. I watch a lot of videos, right? And I read a lot of comments, and there is more stink coming from other resellers resellers that find that score the. I mean, like I've seen Pete, Craigslist Hunter, get hate comments. I've seen Chad get hate comments. I've seen Lonnie get hate comments. I've seen all these guys get hate comments, and you got that for what? And you made that much money. Hey, you know what? Bully for them, man. That's the whole point of capitalism, or working for yourself, or doing it. Don't be jealous because you didn't find it.
It's the hustle.
It's called having a good eye.
Right, but it's getting out there and hustling. I watch Pete's videos, man. I watch Pete's, Lonnie's. I watch Chad's. I've watched Cincinnati Pickers. John, since he sold his, since he moved out of his auction thing now because they're foster parents and he's selling from home, he still hustles his ass off. All these guys.
A good eye does not come free, people.
Right.
Just know that.
It
takes research, years of research, years of knowing, years of buying, years of selling. It takes a long time to develop a good eye.
Right. But the thing is,
services are not free.
You should, but a fellow reseller should be reveling in the other reseller. Hey, you scored, man. Way to crush it. You don't hear that hardly much anymore. It's always,
they're probably not resellers, because resellers they're probably lying about being resellers, I would think.
No.
It also stems down to customer service. That has a part with it too.
Yeah.
That's why I have repeat customers coming onto my website, buying my stuff on Posh. It, like Tracy said, repeat customers, and it's all about the customer service aspect of it too. You don't have good customer service and you don't take care of the customer ain't going to come back.
No. Mm-mm.
Yeah, we're not going to give a few examples, what we want.
So, I mean, this is my philosophy. You run your business the way you want to be treated at another business. Just like you want to be treated, you treat others the way you want to be treated. That's my philosophy. And it takes a really, I'm going to say, because retail is still, I think, the hardest customer service job ever. And I don't care about telemarketers or whatever, but when you're face to face with a customer and you're honest with, I'm telling you, I worked with some big women. I worked at Avenue, and let me tell you, I was honest to my customers. I told them if they looked like a cow in their outfit, I told them.
I can. No, don't laugh. I can verify that, because I went one night to pick her up, because I dropped her off, and I'm in the store like talking to one of the clerks, and I'm listening to Angie, and I'm like, I mean, my eyes were big, and I was like, oh my God, she's going to get fired. And then I thought about it. She's being honest.
But you know what? Those were my repeat customers, and when they came in, they spent $600 to $1,000 every 2 to 3 weeks. So I had my customers.
That?
Yeah, look, I am plus size. I'm fat with PHAT, okay, pretty hot and tempting, okay, and this is tough. And I would want somebody. My husband's like, "You got that right."
You're killing me.
Oh
Stop
man,
it.
hold on, whoa, stop right here. Dwayne just made a good point here. You have to hear this. He says, I tried to do it as I would like it to be done for me, but I got arrested for delivering naked.
Oh my gosh, that's a mental picture that I did not want to see.
Didn't want that. Mm-mm.
Oh Lord. No, but literally, I'm a plus size woman, okay, and I would want somebody to tell me if I looked frumpy in it, or your muffin top is coming up over your pants, or
Okay.
no, I would want
That's
somebody
not flattering.
to tell me that.
So you were just being honest about how it looked on them, not just being like, "Oh, you're fat."
No, isn't that
No.
a psychological thing? If Angie didn't
That
say
didn't
it,
sound like
and then the girl wears it going out, thinks she's dressed to the nines, and going out, and she's
She
going
had
to
to go
score.
to a different company.
You know what's going to happen? She's going to go. Well, somebody's going to tell her, "Oh my God, what the hell?" And run. She's going to wonder. Well, wait a minute. I was told I looked good in that by so and so.
Mm-hmm.
No, that makes sense. That
It
makes sense.
to tell her, honey, you put that on, you forget it. You ain't getting a date. Not looking like that. Here's what you need. And you go try, I mean, I was there. I watched Angie. She was tactful. She didn't come out and, say rude. She was very tactful. And I've seen some of the tickets that got rung up on that machine there, I mean, Angie does it the way it should be done.
That's like with me working at PetSmart now, and I work 1 day a week, but I work 5 a.m. or 1 day a month, and I work 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. I don't see the customers I used to see because I have a rapport with my customers. Okay. I knew when they came in. I knew what time they came in. I had customers that would literally, I had somebody actually when I was getting Dad and bringing him back, and I finally came back and he was like, "Oh my gosh, you're back. I'm so glad." Some of them, they walk out of the store. They want to work with the people who treat them good. You know what I'm saying? Right. So why wouldn't you want to run your business that way? And
wasn't there a girl?
Some people, it's all about the money.
Renji, wasn't there a girl when we drove up? I drove you up. I thought there was one that came out, and one of your customers. And when you got out of the car, you said, "Hey, how's it going?" "Oh, thank God you're here." It was that type of thing.
Yeah.
And then she went. I said, "Well, I'll see you later, hon. I'll pick you up at whatever." And you and that girl walked right back into that store.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, it's a blessing watching my kid work sometimes, unless it's diamond paintings. I'm kidding.
She's a hard worker.
But you know what? Dwayne said it right here too. You have to be tactful though, and that's right. I mean, look, Don will tell you, and Angie's been out at Denios. That's a whole different crowd out there at the flea market. Everybody there is trying to find everything for nothing, and I would have guys that would come up.
And you don't have to be tactful there.
Yeah, and sometimes you just got to run their asses off. I mean, you just have to. But I would have guys that would come up, and I had all brand name high dollar knives, like in the $100 to $400 range. And then I had the $50 range, the $10 range, the $5, and what I would really give away. And they would go like, "Wow, man, I really like that knife." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's a nice knife. It's $400. Boy, I'd really like to have that." Well, you know what? If you want something that'll work just as good as that right now, I've got this over here for $25. And it'll work just as good, but it's not the brand name. Because they might have wanted a Cold Steel or a Camillus or a Ontario. They might have wanted one of those, but they didn't have the money. But I still tried to find their need and fit their need. Then you've got the idiots that are like, "Well, that guy over there is selling that for." Well, then go over there and buy it. Why are you over here bothering me? Type thing, And I mean, we still did good out at the market every weekend. We did real good. But Dwayne's right. You have to be tactful, but then there's a time when the tactfulness just doesn't work. And you've got to be blunt. "Hey, look, man, I've told you 1,000 times. Don't come over here, because all you're going to do is say, that guy over there, so go over there and sell his stuff. Go over there and buy his stuff. Don't buy mine. I don't want to hear it." But yeah, Angie, boy, that's why they worked her 60 hours, 70 hours. She was bringing in the money into the store, and yet there was no real compensation for her. That's like, because she was on salary. See, I don't know if Dwayne's on salary. If Dwayne's not on salary, then he should be making bank at overtime. But when you're on salary, you can work. How many more times is it?
They will only let you work. You only get paid for 45 hours.
Right, but if you're on salary, they can work you. Before they changed the law, I think they changed it now. they could work you longer because you were on salary without no
Mm-hmm.
overtime. Now, though, they have to give you overtime pay, and I think it's a law that got passed, a federal law.
Yeah, that's recent. Jamal experienced that.
Dwayne's right. Salary is slavery, I mean, unless the salary is like bank. I mean, if you nail a job that's salary and it pays $300,000-400,000 a year, then I wouldn't say that's slavery. But on a $40,000, $50,000 job a year and it's salary, that's slavery. Because they're going to abuse you. I mean, they're going to abuse you.
My job is slavery too. I hate my job.
Yeah, but you work for the state, don't you? Isn't Amtrak the state or no?
Well, it's state/federal/local. It's a conglomeration.
Okay.
We don't get sick time. It's weird. I know. It's a government entity.
It's like the post office.
Huh?
Yeah. No, the post office was not really a federal gig until they got the Congress involved to help them, because they weren't going to be able to make the retirements and this and that. So that's how the government got involved. But the post office is not owned by the U.S. government.
Nope.
A lot of people don't know that, but now they regulate, or they get involved in regulation on it, because the post office came to them with the problem about, when all the disgruntled employees were and the pay was supposedly, and they couldn't meet their retirements, and they couldn't do this and that. They came to Congress, and Congress bailed them out. So, now the government's got their hand in them, but technically the government doesn't own the post office.
I am under federal, what would we say, retirement. Railroad retirement. Federal.
Railroad. Okay, you fall under railroad then. All right.
Yeah. So the thing is that I am also a state employee, contracted. It's such a cluster.
Are you going to get state retirement too then?
I'll get railroad retirement. I won't get state, no. Railroad retirement is probably the best retirement that you can get as a federal employee, because it's backlogged, it's archaic, and means no sense.
Can I change the subject for 1 second since I have Dawn here?
Sure. No, you
Dawn,
can do
where'd
it.
you get this cat?
The cat. Oh, the cat. I bought those at Office Depot.
Patch sticker. I'm gonna have to get another one.
I'll see if I have any more. I bought all they had. There was like 2 packs of cupcakes and rainbows and cats and something else. Oh, you took the tape off.
Yeah, so now it's a sticker.
Okay, guys, I do, before anything we either go off or whatever, I have been reading the chat, and I know I had read it somewhere else before, but we need to have some prayers for Barbara, because her niece had passed away from the kidney situation.
Mm.
Prayers, Barbara.
Prayers for Barbara.
Yes.
If there's anything you need, Barbara, let us know. Okay.
Definitely.
I didn't want her to think that we weren't aware what's going on. But back to the complaining about all kinds of stuff.
Okay, wait. Angie's doing squares.
Yeah, and you just caught on to that? Where the hell you been?
Yeah. Wow.
In Neverland. Michael Jackson's Neverland.
A day late, $1 short. Always Dawn.
Trust me, I am not liking this right now.
Shall I explain it, Angie?
Sure.
Well, Dawn, my daughter, in finding the diamond painting world months ago, saw this beautiful diamond painting, and it was a lily. And she said, this reminds me of my daughter. She's a lily also. I will buy it. So
this
she
is
bought
for a coworker. I don't know where you got that shit from.
Let me tell the story. So she buys it, right? She buys it. And then she doesn't do anything with it. She goes on and does other things, like customs and cats and dragons,
Pig.
piggies, and Deadpool.
Dragons.
And dragon, and then she's like, well, I have to have something for this Thursday. So what does she do? She goes, oh, I haven't done this one. This is one of the first ones I ordered. She pulls it out. She comes into my room and says, oh, shit, Dad.
Nah.
What? She goes, I go, what? What's wrong? What's wrong? I thought, like, she burnt the cookie butter or something. I'm like, what? It can't be that bad. Yeah, it can't be that bad, Angie. What is it? This is a square. And I'm like, yeah, the paper's square. No, it's square drills.
But I used other language instead.
Yeah, I only used one word. She used a lot of words. And then I was like, well, then don't do it. Yeah, just do something else. Don't even do that one. No, I've got to get this done. Is there any more squares? I don't know. I have to look. She hasn't let me know if there's any more squares. But this was before she realized she hated it. Well, this before she realized she hated them.
I mean, I don't feel so bad about using colorful language.
It looks easy by how you're doing it, Angie.
Trust me, I don't, because you have to try to get them straight. Like, to me, I see that they're crooked. Like, it's really annoying, and it's.
But yeah, you know what? You watch Jeremy do them, and he just flies through it.
Yeah, he does square. He loves square, and I'm like, oh.
He's got this, and Dwayne says, "Nice manly hand, Dawn."
You're welcome, Dwayne.
That's not very nice.
I'm going to have one more made. Thank you, Ross.
The purple hand.
Oh gosh.
Oh my God!
Can we go real quick and see? Can we go real quick and see Mandie's?
Yeah.
And then go see Barb's.
Yeah.
It was amazing. The purple hand situation. Just gonna say before I retire it, it was amazing.
What happened there?
Yeah, I don't even really know the story.
For the people coming back to watch this video, we need to know the story while we're looking at the other diamond paintings.
Whoa, that looks good. Barb.
You have to look at my subscriber video.
Well, I've seen that. I'm talking about for the people who haven't seen it. Is it actually purple or blue? I can't tell. I think I'm colorblind. Not really.
Mandie's truck is coming along, man.
Oh, I'm going to finish it tonight. I'm determined.
Dawn, is that a pile of jewelry by any chance?
Where? Oh, that?
But behind the hand.
What's the deal with the hand?
Oh, Mike, you have to go watch that. I can't even see.
I just tell them.
It was a.
I love how she tells it. Come on.
Laughing again. Uncontrollably. It was okay. Synopsis. A hand I bought from Ross. I just realized it had this hook, a hook in the palm, and I bought it for, yes, it looks like a dish rag or dish hand or something weird. I put cup hooks in it and painted it purple. Yeah. So we had a whole laugh fest over this in my last subscriber video. And I told Mary, who won it, that I was going to put it in a few videos tonight before I sent it to her. You have to go watch it. It was, if you like to laugh.
I watched it. And
it was funny.
The comments were amazing. Yeah.
I had to rewatch. I had to watch the upload because unfortunately, Dawn likes to go live in the middle of the night when I'm sleeping.
Yeah, that's what she does.
It's not the middle of the night for me, though.
It is for us.
Yeah, and I'm like, Really? I wake up at like in the morning. I'm like, I know Dawn went live last night. I
She
get on
did.
YouTube. First thing I type in is Dawn Mazarati. I go there and look. And sometimes I'll tell you what, I'll be in the middle of watching a video, and I'll go to the bathroom or something, and my thing will shut off. My YouTube will just automatically shut off if I don't touch no buttons and stuff, because just how I have
Number
it
one
set
or
up.
two.
And then the video will be gone. And I'll be in the middle of watching it. And I'm like, did you really?
They go away
Dawn.
when you're watching?
Yeah, because I'll pause it or something. I have a screen timeout on my tablet, so it saves the battery.
Oh my God. I just don't want it. Okay. Why I delete them is that I don't want anybody to not
I
be able
know.
to see themselves. You know what I mean? It's just a hangout thing.
Yeah,
Hey.
but you're so funny. And I'm like sitting here laughing and carrying on with myself, just having a good old ball. I come back for the bathroom, gone.
You're carrying
Morning
on with
ruined. Like
Why don't
laughing
you
and
take?
stuff. My husband's like, what are you laughing at? I'm like, you gotta watch this video. She's so funny. And
Why
he's
don't
just
you
looking
take
at
her
me
to the
like,
bathroom with you?
Yeah, I was
That's
about
weird.
to ask, like, really? You go through all that effort, might as well just take her with you.
I know.
She takes this all the time.
I don't want to hear Dawn's voice when I'm taking a crap.
She takes us with you all
It's
the
just
time.
weird.
That's the best time to hear my voice.
Oh my God.
It will loosen it.
No, it won't.
Oh my God.
Oh,
It
geez.
might.
Oh, Angie, can we see Barb's picture now?
Don't you start barking. James is upstairs messing with his drum.
Bella!
Is he playing his electric drums upstairs?
No, he's playing, I think, his big one. I can hear the bass drum
Oh my God, the dog.
at freaking 10 o'clock at night. Are you serious right now?
When
Hey,
is it meant to do it?
the homeowners association has no noise.
We have no deed restrictions here, but yet we get fined for having a blade of grass an inch longer than the other.
Hey, Barb, slide that over a little more to the
Crazy.
so we can see the picture.
Hold on.
Yeah, slide it over towards your diamond, your drills.
Yeah. What does those look like? Chicken feet or something sticking up in the
I
air?
love those feet. I love those feet so much.
Are those chicken feet?
No, those are like, that's how I picture Supervisor Kitty.
Oh my God, are we on the
Right?
cat again?
Yes, it's a cat.
Those are cat paws?
Yes.
You guys, man.
And Bella's over here like, why are you talking about a damn cat? What?
Any fresh wounds there on Barb's arm from Supervisor Kitty? Did
Barb, I'm
anybody see?
loving your setup tonight, by the way.
Yeah, I love her setup.
Is that cat doing a? What the hell is it doing? Is that the back leg sticking up in the air?
Yeah, it's his
Yes.
back legs.
What the hell is that cat doing? Is that age appropriate for this channel? There's something wrong with this cat. This cat's on crack.
What? Oh my gosh, he's so cute.
Yeah.
It's
Dwayne?
looking good, Barb. Oh my god.
Hey, Dawn, Dwayne says you can make them private. The video's private. Then you can share it to who you want to.
Yeah,
She
and
don't
then you
wanna
don't
share.
lose the watch
Yeah,
time.
no. Mm-mm.
No, you don't want to share.
Hey.
Okay, let's see.
Man, Barb, you put a big dent in that.
She's
It's
It's
getting
almost done, ain't it?
Yeah.
Thanks, Jane.
Imagine it wasn't so mismatched colors.
Yeah, this is
So
what I'm having a hard
when's your,
time. The one Dawn sent me, it's so.
when's your life-size Han Solo coming?
I don't know.
Life size Han Solo?
She's got the life-size Star Wars coming, right?
No. Not that kind of money. Jeez.
You'd have it done in a weekend anyway. You'd be like, as you're doing it, come alive, come alive, come alive. I breathe life into you. Come alive. Just don't stare at me. Say something.
May the force be with you.
Mandie. Guys, I might have to cut this short because it's already 10:10 and
It was supposed to cut it short at 9.
Yeah, we would be here all day.
I mean, like I said, if it was a Friday night, oh, I have no problem because my husband doesn't come home until 2:00. So, but he does all my setup for me, and he has to be able to take it down, and he goes to bed at 10:30.
James, get up!
And the only reason why it went so long last week is because he took vacation day. So
Darn it! Who's gonna do a new live?
I mean, I won't go to bed. I won't go to bed until this is done because I have this section and I can't give away.
Yeah.
Should I do my subscriber giveaway thingy I was doing?
Yes.
Do the drawing finally.
The drawing?
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah,
What did I win? What did I
Everything's
win?
already set up, huh?
What did I win?
Yeah.
What did you win? Oh, I'm
jewelry,
giving away
of course.
sterling silver earrings for
So what do we have to do to get into the giveaway?
Go answer the thing.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't
and we can't say it because then people will go to our channel.
It's already closed. The entry's already closed.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Oh!
What the hell was that?
It's been up there for God knows how many days.
Fine.
I told y'all that I would be having random giveaways in my videos.
I fell asleep at the wheel. I didn't get involved.
Darn it.
I think that's what I'm gonna do. I need to do random giveaways too because I have so much Dollar Tree stuff because I buy like 2 or 3 things and not realize that I bought them. Now they're just sitting here. So I'm thinking about doing like just for that one item, whether or not they want it. I mean, it could be people.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun.
So
it's fun for me to give something away.
Yeah.
Especially if they send me their information so I can actually send it to them.
It is fun.
Well, if I win, you already have my info, so.
If I win, you already have mine.
I have all y'all's besides Mandie's.
Well, you're more than welcome to have mine. Send me whatever you want. I'm just kidding. You can't
I try to keep everyone to send me their information like in a database. That way nobody has to keep resending me their information.
And then she uses that for her email marketing campaigns. All those vacation in Cuba and buy townhouse.
Okay. I wish.
Be a sense to you guys because
send me the link. Let me get started. Dawn, I have to say this before we cut this loose. I love you, and I appreciate this diamond painting, but you and I are not going to be on speaking terms until this diamond painting's done.
I'm glad to see that the diamond painting and the chat group bring so much love together into the forefront.
No, let me finish pouring this one in here, and you're going to see how many colors there are on this itty bitty little sheet of diamond painting material.
But I can feel the love just oozing.
I did not know.
Hold on.
She knew what she was doing, Dia.
No.
She's like, you know what? I love Dia, but you know what? I'm going to send this to her.
There's 24. Dawn.
Poor Dia. I'm so sorry.
Look,
I love you.
Look, there's 24 in here.
Little late, Dawn.
Do you be like,
no, it's never too late. Never too late.
I'm gonna break it.
All right, Andy, let's see how many colors Dia's got there.
There's 24 in here.
Hold on. There you go.
There's 24 in here. And they have these weird look, the numbers on the grid are like they're so odd. Like I'm not gonna say what this looks like to me. But
Oh, we know.
I had to
what
cut
that
them
looks
out
like.
and paint them. I had to tape them on there. And then there's this set too to go with it.
Oh, hey.
So there's this many colors for one itty bitty teeny weeny polka dotted diamond paint.
We can call that symbol what Lily's called it ever since she was able to talk. Mm-hmm. We'll call it the Cracker Jack. The Cracker Jack symbol.
Yeah, the Cracker Jack. So there's almost, I don't know, let's see. There's 24, 25, 26, 27. 37 colors, I think.
You know, Gia, and on
for this little bitty diamond painting. Look at this diamond painting.
Is that a 30 by 30?
It's a 30 by 20.
You know what?
So many colors.
I could. Oh my! Fire up the bong.
Oh my God! It'll be so cute when it's done, though.
You don't even know what it is. Like, I don't know what it is.
You know what? You'll finish it, and Dawn will go, Dia, you know my birthday's coming up.
You know who this is going right back to? It's going right back to Dawn.
Oh my God!
Oh yes, it is.
How many colors was it? 45? Something
There
like that?
30. There's 24 in this case. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 37.
Well, you know, what
and I want to show you something else. Look how close in color. Look how close in color these are. I can't even tell them apart.
Oh my God. Yeah, you get some of those. I have some like that are like that on this one.
Deb wants to see the picture again.
Look, Dawn.
Bella, stop, baby.
Oh my God, you guys kill me. Oh my God, that's 2 different colors?
Get out of that.
It's 3 different colors, and they're like this. What the heck? This is the same color.
Wow, you know.
And then, tell me the difference between these two. Aren't these just both black?
I don't know.
Is this not just
I don't know the difference.
Why? Why are the 2 numbers?
Oh my
It's
God.
the same color.
Oh.
Well, it's obvious. The one on the right is darker than the one on the left. So, I guess we can honestly say to Gia,
I am never going to hear the end of it, though. I could just see Dia 3 weeks from now. I'm still working on this painting, and I got other paintings that just came in.
Yeah, because look how long it's going to take. And this, I just got done tonight. Look how many colors are just right there.
No, you don't.
Don't think for 1 minute Dawn didn't know.
Oh God!
Look at the drill fill on this.
She's got a. Oh my gosh! Woo wee!
Oh
now I
God.
see why you needed magnifying glass.
I bet by next Thursday
it'll be done.
The basement will have flooded. The cat drug it down and drugged it all through the water.
Oh, geez.
I can't even tell some of them apart. Is that a T or is that a cross?
I took one look at it. She's like, nah.
Well, Dia, it sucks to be you, girl.
It's okay, Dawn. When I'm old and gray and still doing this diamond painting, it'll get sent to you when I'm done.
Valerie wants to know what is that. Hold on, Valerie wants to know what is that butt ugly diamond painting supposed to be?
Yes, what is this supposed to be?
Laugh out loud.
It's
Dawn.
not butt ugly.
What?
Dawn, look at the screen.
Let
Dawn,
me
look
see
at the
the
screen.
thumbnail.
What is this?
We don't know what it is.
It's a cat.
Oh my god! I have to mute myself now. Hold on.
Hey, let me see the thumb. Let me see the thumbnail. Let me see the thumbnail. Get the thumbnail to the
Oh
camera.
god!
Girl, you're better off looking at the drill field. You
Yeah,
can't
see
tell
it.
what that definitely is
I
for sure.
That shit.
I see a lot of gray. I see a lot of gray.
Hold on. Let me
A lot of
put
gray and a
auto
little bit of
focus
red
on.
and white.
It looks like a puzzle of some sort.
It
You
looks
can't
like
even tell what
You
that
can't even
is.
tell with the thumbnail.
It's
It,
blobs of color.
man, you got screwed.
Dawn is, I
Dawn,
think Dawn
Dawn,
Peter
come back.
Pants.
You know
Did
what?
Dawn?
I think she
No.
Peter Pants.
I know
Oh my
she
goodness.
secretly didn't like me, but she cursed me with this. She's like, "Oh, I'm gonna help her out because I want that diamond painting done. I'm
I'm
gonna send
gonna-
it to you."
I'm going to be deal.
Guys, it's an abstract art thing.
Yeah, that's what you call it, right? Let's name it that for Dawn's like.
Hey, Dawn, Dawn,
Debs
come
wants
look at
to
the
know
screen.
what it is. Deb, we don't know what it is.
We're gonna
Dawn,
call
come
it
look
the
at
Dawn.
screen.
We're gonna call it the dawn.
It's
The
an
dawn.
abstract
No, we're gonna call it the dawn. The
art
dawn after.
The
Dawn,
Oh,
what is? Come look, Dawn. What?
Yes, Valerie. Dawn just pissed herself.
Here you
Oh
go,
my God.
Angie.
Oh my gosh!
Angie, you can really see it now.
Even
Look.
my art choices
It looks like a bunch of cats.
I don't see a cat.
Where's
You see a
cats?
cat.
Like there's a
See
cat right there with the bow.
It looks like a
cat
cat
right there
that
with a
threw, it
bow
looks like
tie.
a cat
I
that
see
coughed
this
on a
cat.
hairball.
I see this cat. What is the rest of it?
I mean, at least with Barb, at least with Barb,
Oh
you
my
can tell it's a
God.
cat doing a leg split, you know.
We're all getting a tired giggle. That is so funny.
Valerie
I
says,
love
Oh
it.
my God.
Valerie says it's called abstract dawn. And Debs goes cats with a bunch of question marks. Where? And then Dwayne says ambient dawn.
Oh my God. Okay, let me see.
Oh, Valerie's got a better one.
Look.
It's a mind.
Look, Dawn.
Oh, Dwayne, actually, no, I have not had any ambient.
No, let me see you order this. When you
Oh.
order this,
You know, I didn't think Barb's looked like a cat, but now looking at this shit, Barb's looks like. I mean, it's a cat. It's a cat with chicken feet doing the.
Oh my God.
I want Dawn to
Right,
look at this.
Jackson
Dawn, can you
Pollock,
see
he was
it?
like,
It looks like a Jackson Pollock when he first started out.
So
That's what Barbara says.
it'll be cute. Watch.
And Carol goes,
It's
"That is
not
almost as ugly as a purple hand."
Stop it. It'll be amazing.
Like, what is this? What is this over here?
Maybe if we look at it from a distance.
Oh my God.
I
It looks worse when you look at it from a distance.
no, do you know what they
It's not a beer bottle.
hold on, Dawn. Carol says it's as ugly, almost as ugly as the purple hand.
It's not even close.
No, you know how you
Wait,
go
Dwayne says it's upside. Dwayne's making a point. He says it's upside down for us. Not that it makes a difference.
Okay, here you go.
You know when you go on a website to order the stuff,
Now what
and
does it
they
look
give you
like?
the big pictures, so everything looks neat, and the smaller it gets, the worse it gets. So I think she probably saw pictures and like, oh, look at that pretty. And
Okay.
she got
It's
the
still,
smallest one.
Barb
right.
tried to
Wayne,
justify it.
it's right side up.
What do you mean, Portia?
Well,
I bought that for
there is a
myself.
cat. There is a cat in the corner, the white cat.
Yeah, there's a white cat right here.
Looks
the
like
rest
it's wearing a
of it-
skirt.
The rest of it looks like I don't know.
Oh, you guys are going to be amazed when she's done with it. You're going to be all like, oh.
You're gonna be amazed when she finished it.
Well,
I'm gonna send it to you, Dawn, when I'm done.
Angie, Crafting with Christy just came in.
Hi, Crafting with Christy. How are you?
Dia, I promise I wouldn't have sent you anything. Well,
wait, were you about to say, Dawn, I wouldn't send you anything I wouldn't do myself?
That didn't sound right. Abort.
I think that would be a lot.
Abort.
But you know my taste. My taste is like, there we go. Sorry.
Hey,
Dia.
Hey, can I screen share
Going
real
for
quick?
eternity.
Yeah, go ahead and screen share. I'm putting it on you right now.
I think this is supposed to. Oh, whoa!
Woo! Just like the painting.
Can you see this?
Oh, look
Oh,
at
wait,
that.
I think this is supposed to be Barb's.
That's
Put it
Barb's
back.
kitty.
Put it back on her, Ange.
What?
There you go.
That's
Barb's, this is yours,
And that's
right?
my crafting skill.
Yeah, that's
it.
That's Barb's kitty.
See, I'm not getting the legs.
Look, his back
Look, the
legs
legs.
are
Here's his bootay.
booty.
His legs are going up in the air.
Is it dragging its butt across the bottom?
Oh, you know how they like clean themselves and they lift their legs and they give you that
So
look?
you got a picture of a guy cleaning its hoo-hoo. What the
Oh,
heck?
I'm trying to find Dawn.
It is
Look
dragging
for
its butt,
abstract.
Wayne. It ain't cleaning nothing. It's dragging its butt.
It's blood.
I ain't gonna say nothing because we're live. We
Yeah, I
can't
bought it from AliExpress. It was abstract.
Val says it's scratching its butt. Wayne does like the Austin whiskers, though.
Abstract kitty
It's
on
a-
crack.
Yeah.
Valerie says that cat has worms. LOL. And Carol goes, Tia, try to find yours.
I'm trying right now before we end the chat. 'Cause I want to see what this
Good
looks
luck
like.
finding it. Good
You
luck
got it at AliExpress?
Yeah,
Do you remember
I
what
think
store?
it was abstract.
Just put in cat throw up.
Oh my gosh! I got a headache from laughing so
She
much.
looked it
I'll
up.
tell you what, after looking at that,
Abstract
after looking at Diaz, I'm really starting to like Supervisor Kitty.
So she went
You can
on
see it there.
AliExpress and she put in abstract cat. This one came out. She's like, fuck, I can't
I
do
didn't
that.
put abstract cat. I just put abstract diamond paints.
Barb, you just said the F word. We got to bleep
Nobody
that.
heard it. Nobody heard it. Don't.
I heard it.
Well, I didn't over the
Color
laughing.
I didn't either.
Oh, Dwayne says, I guess Dwayne wants you to type in color vomit.
Hold on, we're trying to find it. Can I just type the number of the painting in and find it?
Yeah, you're not going to find it. Don't waste your time. Carol said the company she bought it from went out of business.
Oh my gosh.
Honestly, it's not worth it.
Okay,
It's
so
not everything.
I have to say, just imagine if we stopped diamond painting at 9, we would have missed all this laughher that we needed in our lives.
For real.
I need it. I paid myself too.
I'm gonna.
Angie, it is not worth any part of what your husband said, love. So I can't top that.
Gut laughing is important.
Hey, I'm gonna try to look for that on my AliExpress app. Hold on 1 second.
Bet you.
You can do it. Just say AliExpress
Diamond painting
And it'll say
abstract.
sold out. Sold out.
abstract. That's all I did.
Crazy American woman bought last one.
I didn't put cat in there.
Hold on, I'm really good at finding stuff. So
Dwayne says, I did not need to see the cat dragging its ass.
That was a little treat.
Crafting with Christy
Laughing
says,
is good for the soul. It is really good.
it is good for the soul.
oh my gosh, it gave me a headache.
Everything
But it's a good headache.
Yeah. Not like the one I had. What was it? Yesterday? Oh my god.
Oh, yeah. She came in, looked at me, and I was like,
You typed in abstract what?
I just typed in diamond painting abstract.
Yeah, that's
But I
all I
can-
did.
I can see
Look for it.
that one piece, so I should be able to find it.
Well, you know what? Doesn't
Oh, and at the same time, I'm finding new ones I want. Shame on you.
Uh-oh.
are they round or square?
I'll look for round. I'll look for round.
Why
I
is this
need-
in Spanish?
Did you
I
press
can't read
one?
Spanish.
Press one for English.
I got that too. Last time I went on there, I got Spanish.
Why is this in Spanish?
Share the whole thing, Dia, so she can find it.
I can't say anything. James is upstairs
Okay, hold
playing
on.
the drums. So
Screen
he's still
share.
up. When he comes down, that's when it's gonna be okay, camera out.
Where, look, where? This ain't even diamond painting, is it?
What did you put? Abstract?
Abstract.
Abstract. Just diamond painting abstract.
That's what I did.
Why is
Good,
this in
abstract
Spanish?
modern.
That's not in Spanish, is it?
Yeah,
No.
that's in Spanish. Look. Straight up
Nuevo
Spanish.
por okay. You can't read that?
It was on AliExpress, not.
Can you?
No boy, no.
Poquito.
No
Go
boy.
to American AliExpress.
American.
Because they also have it in Russian.
No, go to an American one. I bet it'll pop up. I don't even know how to check it, or I would send it.
I wish I would have. Oh, I found it! I found it!
Let's
Okay.
see.
Oh, this is gonna be cute.
Let's
What?
see
Oh.
it, woman.
What is the size? It has to be size.
Go down, back up a little bit. Back up a
It's
tad
small.
bit. Back up a little bit more. A little bit more.
Well, I can't. The table's in the way.
Oh, what in the heck?
Yeah, that's not gonna look like that because the print is too small.
She got a 30 by 20. Let me. And I've
So
got.
for $5
Hold
and
on.
60 cents, she got back a deal for something.
I got it.
Yeah, that's it.
Hey, I'm gonna see if I can actually find it. Ye Bright. I know what store it's from. Let me see if I can find it.
Oh, okay. I see. I thought it was all kitties, but it's not. The
No,
fish,
there's
a
dog.
human, a dog, a butterfly, a face.
Yeah.
Fish, the sun.
That's what was throwing me off. I'm like, what in the world am I
Hold on. Let
looking
me see
at?
if I can. Let me see if I can zoom out. Uh-oh.
Yay,
Wow.
Angie!
Whoops.
Don, you're redeemed.
Can
We
you
can
see it
see it.
now?
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh my God.
It's a playback, dear. I don't know
There
what
you
you
go.
did. That's playback right there.
Well, it's probably not everybody's cup of tea, but
It's pretty cool.
That's gonna be cute.
It's a Ramiro Brito, and he's a famous artist. She
It
says
looks-
my daughter collects his artwork.
I think that's gonna turn out really cute, Dia.
It looks cute. Oh, I'm sending it to Dawn, so she likes it. So
The thing is that with diamond painting, it's not. It's
you
not.
have to take a step back to see it.
It's
Yeah,
bigger
have
the
to-
better.
It is the bigger the better, and you'll see it. I mean,
Because look, you can see the kitty. This
yeah,
lighting. You can see the kitty really good. I mean, even just looking at
Yeah.
the drill field. This is what was throwing me off. I'm
You-
like, I don't even know what I'm looking at.
but now you can see it. Now I can see it. Like I see the dog. I see the
Yeah, now I
humans.
see the sun here, and I see the face
Mm-hmm.
and the dog. I see what I'm looking at now, but at first, and I see the other face. When I first saw it, I'm like, I don't even know what in the HE double hockey stick this is. It looks like a bunch of mumble jumble.
it looks like a purple hand.
But you can see it now, like looking at it, you can see it. Like
Well, that's
there's
like
the face, obviously, the dog.
Christy says
Yay.
she just finished a diamond painting for her boyfriend, and I guess started one for her dad.
No, it's the Diamond Art Club. That's the
Oh, for the Diamond Art Club. I'm sorry,
Diamond Art Club today.
I got to get my glasses.
Well, DAC
Well-
is the acronym for.
Dwayne says for that one, you got to walk a mile back to see it.
Yeah.
Deb says, Dia, you can send it
Take a
here.
number.
No, it's
She
going
said,
to
look up the
Don.
artist. Look up the artist.
I'm gonna send it back to Dawn where it came from. Dawn,
No.
what color? Yes, I am. What color border do you want it to be? I'm gonna put it in the frame.
Red.
Red.
The
Oh,
back
that'll
end
bring out the
Don't send
red.
it back to me.
done.
No, we're gonna do collab stuff. Remember?
I'm sending it back
I'd
to you.
auction it off. I bet you could get $1 for it.
A whole $1.
Dawn bought it because Dawn liked it, and Dawn sent it to me because I didn't have one to do. So it's going back to its home.
No, I want you
Yes.
to have it.
That in her house.
You're not sticking with me with that ugly shit.
Oh, okay. Now, no, wait.
No, it's ugly.
Now the truth comes out. Earlier it was, no, Dia,
No,
I love
it
it.
is cute. I think it's cute myself, but that's my aesthetic.
But
Then why
I-
can't I send it back?
Dwayne's calling the auction
No,
start. -1, -2. Going once, going twice.
Dawn, it's
Oh.
not my aesthetic, and I don't give gifts to just random people. And why can't I send it back to you?
give it
All
to
right.
a subscriber. That'd be funny.
Deb says, please look at burrito.com. You will see that painting there.
Just don't tell them what they're getting.
That's a mystery.
Surprise giveaway.
See, like this.
This
This is a small painting. This is a 20 by 25. The further I go
Huh.
back, the more I see the lily. It's just the way that the thing is, like the shadow.
I can see that lily right there,
Yeah.
and I'm sitting on top of it.
Yeah, I think the diamond painting.
But
gets
I'm gonna
bigger.
get the. I want to show y'all before we close. I want to show y'all the dragon and maiden.
Well,
That I
I
finished.
want to see Mandy's one more time too, because she's
Yeah,
been
well,
working.
I'll let you. I'll.
While y'all been laughing, she's been working.
Hold
I'm
on
determined,
one sec.
guys.
She is gonna finish that. She's gonna send a picture to me in Messenger and go, "I finished." It'll be like 2:00 in the morning.
I am. I'm gonna go live and finish it. Why not get some watch time?
Oh, there you go, girl.
Wow.
Yeah, I gotta finish this too today because I peeled off the thing completely.
You know, I could sit here and I can finish mine,
I gotta
but
finish
I don't know how to
Good.
I don't know how to undo all this stuff.
Here,
It is.
Dawn.
Angie,
plug
you
it out.
Angie, you turn it off, you unplug cables.
There's her
Yeah,
kitty.
that's all you do.
Angie,
Oh,
that's all you do. You just turn it
Give
off,
me the
Mandy.
turn off
dragon.
the computer, and unplug the cable.
Yeah, that's all you do.
That's all you do. You unplug the cable, turn the camera off.
Well, he's still up there. It's like 10:38, and he's jamming on the
Ooh.
drum. Isn't
Yeah, that's
she pretty?
pretty.
Look, you don't have to step back to see her, and she's tiny.
You need to go to. I will get you, and I will do one for you.
Well, if anybody wants to hang out, I can hang out tonight. I'm up. I don't got to do nothing. No my schoolwork, no kids' schoolwork. And I had a nap earlier, so I'm good.
I didn't have a barb, so
Yeah, I didn't have a barb either.
okay. So here is. Oh man, I can't get it to.
Yeah, maybe they call it a board, just so you know.
I was like, what?
See, I can see her face, and I'm
Is it
right here
Napa
on top
barb?
of it.
Because
So
is it on
it's
you?
framed.
Is it on you?
Oh no, hold on.
Yeah,
Because we call it a barb. We call
barb.
it a Napa barb because Barb's always napping.
So
Oh,
I framed
my
it. I
favorite
found
thing to
this
do.
frame at Walmart, and I have to go. I have some green tape. I'm gonna go in because I cut it flush, but I have the mat behind it. That's why you see the white.
That's pretty.
But I have some lime green washi tape that I'm gonna put around the matting so it won't show the white, and that should pop up some of the bright colors. But
Oh,
that's the
okay.
dragon and maiden. That's a 30 by 30.
She's pretty.
That is
She is very pretty.
So
Unlike what
The
Dia
detail
said.
alone in the dragon's fins around his neck.
yeah, and the further back you go, I mean, it looks like you know,
Like I
because
said,
James says right
bigger.
here, James says right here, it looks like she got a mustache and beard.
No, like to me, looking at her,
It
I
looks
guess
like
'cause
a
I'm not
mouth.
sitting on top, it looks like a mouth.
Yeah.
That's just shading.
So
Oh, my back hurts. And I barely did any diamond painting.
Well, with
I
all
was
the
painting
animals you've been doing, Angie, that's a really weird looking cat.
who has a cat?
Yours. I'm looking at your picture.
That's not a cat.
I know. I'm just being funny.
Oh, I'm like, what the heck are you talking about?
What did you say?
I said, what the heck are you talking about?
Okay.
I love you guys. I don't want you to go. I don't want you to go away. Stay all night.
I'll stay
Oh, no.
until my husband comes downstairs. He's probably gonna go. You said 9 o'clock. It's now
cold and
Should I come or
10:41.
should I go?
Really? Why
I
do you
don't
always
want you
put
to
stuff in my
leave.
head?
Look, Angie, you got like what? 2 people watching? I don't know how many you got
12
watching.
people watching.
You're my favorite
I'll tell ya.
friends.
16 people are in the chat.
Wow, 16
All right,
people.
I'll work this little area right here. Let me move. Let me see if I can get.
Okay, so we all don't feel bad for Dia, or do we? I mean, I
Feel bad for you for what?
Well, I mean, that is
There's
a lot of
15
color,
watching.
a lot of work, a lot of close colors.
I'm sorry, Dia. You can throw it away.
Stop it. You gave it to me so I could have something to do. So stop.
I don't want
I
to.
think it's something to do.
Oh,
She-
Barb, you want?
Barb, you want me to send it to you?
We should go on Mandie's channel.
We should find an abstract Star Wars.
Yeah,
one.
that's when you get off, and we're all gonna go to Mandy's channel.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my
They
giveaway
gonna be like,
tomorrow. It's so late that I don't think anybody actually would tune in.
I tune in.
I would tune
What
in.
are they doing here?
And you know what? I have to do Dawn's friend mail.
Me too.
I think she sent me
Go
the
do
Dunkin'.
it.
I think she sent me the Dunkin' Donut mug and not telling me.
No, I
No,
didn't.
No
It's
chance.
broke.
I'm going to tell you that right now. No chance.
Go do it right now.
So this is what happened. She was doing her dehoarding. I think it was the second week she was in her kitchen cleaning out her cupboards.
I was in that, yeah.
And I was like, me and Barb were like, "Ooh, I want that mug. Ooh, I want that mug." And she brought out this Starbucks, and I was like, "Ooh, I like that mug. It better just be one mug in this box, Dawn." That's all I got to say about that. Because I have to dehoard my mugs.
Because there's an abstract mug in there.
Open it now.
Do it.
There's an abstract mug in there, I bet.
And
I
Okay.
don't open my friend mail online. Am I a bad friend?
No,
You don't open it live?
Yeah, I don't open them online.
you should open them live
right.
though. Watch them.
You're just mean anyway. So
No.
I think I'm one of the nicest people on YouTube. Thank you very much.
well, we all have that little. I mean, I think I'm the nicest
I
person on
think
YouTube.
I'm the nicest person on YouTube.
All right, now we're getting way out there into the outer limits. Now we're hitting the outer edges. I mean, we're getting into the dark zone.
Oh well,
What?
James just
Open your
turned
stuff. Both
James
of you,
just-
do it.
James just turned the light off on me.
You turned the light
Oh,
off?
God.
Yeah, he turned the
Open
light
your
off on me.
Crap.
What kind of husband?
Well,
is
Angie,
that?
you can't you
Hey, no, because I won't be able to move the stuff. You don't understand. I've got the table, the computer, the light, I wouldn't be able to get out of my chair. And I'm not thin enough to crawl under the table.
Barb, do your Friend mail.
Uh,
Hurry. Go.
no, Debs, I didn't see it, Debs. I'm sorry. I'll have to go check it out. Debs had her first pop-up tonight.
I'll go check out Deb's pop-up.
Oh yeah, she
So
got
are we ending it here?
Hold
I
on, let me click on Dibs.
I need to quit it on my end. Now, if y'all want to go live somewhere else, I will definitely go in the chat and moderate and chit chat for a little bit.
Barb, do your unboxing.
No.
She's
Yes.
Dibs.
All right, well, if we're ending,
You had a 925 sterling
I'm
silver
gonna take a break for a
$25
minute,
item.
and then I'm gonna go live.
$10 item, I mean.
yeah, we'll go
Sold out.
chit chat with Mandie.
with Mandie,
With Mandie.
we're gonna go chit chat with
Real quick, and
Mandie.
then I'll go live.
I'll go and chit chat for a little bit, just long enough to eat an ice cream cone.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Right? Why are y'all
You
talking
just
about ice
sold
cream?
out, Dibs.
I have
Why
to
you
go
wanna
into
look
the
at you
veggie.
sold out.
I have to go into the veggie bag to go grab a drumstick.
You better
Yeah.
stop.
Grab me one too.
Look, I have to figure out a new hiding place now.
Oh, Mandie, you know I love you.
All right, guys. I'm gonna say goodbye.
All right, guys.
We
It was
will
fun.
same
You
time.
guys-
Hold on,
What?
wait. Where are we going? Who's going
You're
live?
gonna go over to
Mandie's
Mandie's.
taking a break
Kelley,
and then
Mandie
she's
Kelley.
gonna go live.
Mandy's
So do y'all want me to do my little giveaway thing real quick?
Yeah, do
Yes.
it.
Sure.
That would be
Do
the
your
time.
giveaway, and then Mandie will go
Everybody's
live.
been emailing me about it.
But I am so glad that y'all came and we had a good laugh, and I needed that, and I know everybody else needed it, and I really am glad that y'all are my friends.
And then don't forget to tell them, Angie, Saturday on my channel we're
Oh
doing
yes,
the
Saturday.
Mandy tagged us. You know.
Mandie tagged us in a Dollar Tree challenge, taste testing challenge. So tomorrow, before Dad wakes up, I'm gonna go to the Dollar Tree and grab a few snacks, and I might head into Goodwill. I don't know.
Remember the bonus round. We got to have 3 more.
Yeah, because Dad always has to go over the top.
We go big, man. Go big or stay at home.
And
You stay at
so
home all the
it's gonna
time.
be
How is it gonna
be just like we did with the whoopie pies, which were awesome, by the way, Carol. I will keep telling you they were friggin' awesome. But it'll be like we did that. Me and James in the living room, and Lily's gonna be in there with the Nano.
So Carol's the one that made the whoopie pies?
Carrie,
No, she didn't make
no, they were bought. They were freshly made.
I
Bought.
got the website address. I'm gonna get some, Mandy, and send them to you.
Oh my God.
And then
Okay, I'm
you
gonna
got
jump off here, guys, and set that up.
I want
Okay,
some
Dia,
too.
we'll head over there, huh?
put it on
Later.
Dia. Put it on
Bye.
Dia.
Oh, what,
Mandy.
huh?
You got to put it on Dia, right? She's gonna do the drawing here.
She's
No,
gonna go
I
set
draw my
up.
She's
channel.
gonna do it on her channel.
Oh, you're
They
gonna do it
have
on
it
her
before
channel?
they won, yeah.
She
All
was
right.
saying bye so she can set up.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say bye so I can wait over there to see who wins.
Is there anything else
Wait,
going
what
on
channel
during the
are we
week?
going to?
You're
Andy
gonna go.
or-
Dia
Oh,
and
yeah.
then me.
Look for
Yeah.
the video after Saturday because Angie said my face will be bleeding.
Mandy, write something in the
early.
chat so we can dock to your channel.
Here, hold
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. Type something
Wait,
in the chat.
who's doing hers?
Oh.
Sunday, Angie is doing the charcoal mask on my face.
Ah!
And then I'm going to tag Jamal, Dwayne.
Mandy,
Jamal,
say something.
Mandy,
Hang on.
say.
I gotta
say-
go to it.
Oh,
To make
she's.
sure I have your
So, and then
finger done.
James and Shorty, and that's about it. I'm going to tag them. So we're doing that Sunday, but that won't be live because I don't think you guys can handle the screams live. And we have to edit probably some stuff.
Hey, there she is.
And
Y'all,
matter
I'm
of
doing this
fact,
on my phone. I don't know what I'm doing.
stay right there. And we're gonna go boop.
There, I have your dinger donger, your bell rung. I re-rung it to make sure.
Dinger donker?
Type
Yeah,
something.
dinger donger.
Type something again, Mandy.
Oh crap. Okay, hang on.
Oh, crap.
Well, that's better
Okay,
than
so we're
OF.
going to be clear, we're going to Dia's channel and then Mandie's.
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
Okay.
Wait, Mandy, are we going back live with the diamond painting?
Cool.
Yeah, she's going to finish it.
Oh,
And
look,
y'all
she's
don't
blue.
feel obligated to come, please.
We'll
No,
join you.
Why we
I will be
can't?
there. Let me go draw this.
I'll stay up and diamond paint a little bit more on your channel
Yeah, let's go.
because when
Mandy,
I
we're bored.
Barb, you don't
I
sound
have to
excited.
finish this because I opened the thing. I took the whole thing off.
okay, so I'm going to say good night. I'm going to tap that in the chat. If anybody ever wants to come in the live, whoops, I can't even type my own. Here is my email address. And just, you can email me if you want to chit chat. This is like my business email for YouTube. If you want to go on live with me on Thursdays at 7 p.m., you know, email me, let me know so I can get the link to you the day of. I normally try to send it 30 minutes prior. Other than that, I enjoyed it. I had a great time. And with that being said, I guess we will see you in Dia's and then Mandie's. We'll talk to y'all
Bye-bye.
later.
Good night,
Bye.
everybody. Bye-bye.
Love you.
Love y'all.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.